I guess I can power up my communication system here. How's it going today, folks? How's it going? Just give it a few minutes for people to come on in. Alrighty, so we're just gonna let folks pop in here just quickly here. Let's take care of a few things. For my away team while I'm at it here, we'll go ahead and get the skills popped in. I think I can just go ahead and turn this on. Hello, folks. How's it going? And everything has changed on me. I set it up a different way, and it all changed. Oh no, it's still up there. Okay, good. All right. All right. So we're gonna teach her quantum mortar. She's already got shield generator. Who does? What does Semino have here? He's got the mid, or the med gen. That one's got the. Okay. I think what I'm gonna do is teach Lizzie. Open malfunction is kind of handy though. Turret Fab 1 is kind of a useless thing, so maybe we'll teach her something else. Maybe we'll teach her something else. Question is, what shall we teach her instead? We'll do reroute power to shields. Having two shield generators would be kind of useless, so we won't do that. What you got in the first slot? Shield recharge. That's actually a pretty useful thing. I think she can put it on other people also. Yeah, friend of herself, so she'll... Weapons malfunction. I've never actually had any luck with that. Well, I could teach her the explosive drone. How much is that going on in the exchange? That is the question. Oh, we're gonna be hitting the Windows button again, apparently. Gotta love that Windows button. Suppose I could go on to voice chat, but I don't think there's anyone in there just yet. Actually, before I do that, do I have one? Do I have an explosive drone manual? Kind of stockpiling manuals in my account bank for the last few. Got explosive drone 2. Not necessarily 1. That's the module. Okay. People are going to tell me I'm hoarding just like mom used to, but that's okay. All right. Still not seeing one. Okay. So, explosive drone. No, I want the manual, not the... Oh, is the manual... I think the manual is from a mission reward, is it? Oh, it's just going for slightly more than I got. Okay. That does happen. Gonna do... Explosive drone 2, take out. This explosive drone 1 is going for that much, then explosive drone 2 is likely going to go for a similar portion. Folded space, I probably don't need 2 of these. Can probably throw those on. That one's bound already, but that's a module. Okay. Hello, Dark Mom. How's it going? How are you doing? Not sure what I'm doing yet today, but gonna be doing something. Okay, search. Let's see what. How much is that? I put it up for 6. Oh, that's 3. I searched for 2 and it gave me 3. Okay. Well, let's just put it up for 5 mil, I guess. Call it Dune. Alright, let's go ahead and see if we can jump into... there's a bunch of people sitting in open mic, but we'll go into the live channel. We're sitting here, okay. What are we gonna do? You're going good? I'm doing pretty good too. Survived yet another day.
Survival's never a bad thing.
No, this day and age, you never know.
No kidding.
How's it going, buddy? How's it going?
Oh, not bad. How you doing?
Not bad. Sorting out my some stuff. I was trying to train my one bridge officer to do the explosive drone 1, but I apparently don't have the manual. Oh. And Mom's stuck
Mom.
in.
Hey, Mom.
Oh, okay, that's weird. Now, stare.
Oh, you're hearing me twice, or?
Yeah, I was watching you on Twitch, and then I just Streamception.
Yeah. Oh, you're going live too, or?
Nope, we're gonna back you up on this one. I'm gonna put out a message for everybody to go watch you tonight.
Oh, okay. You don't have to. You can stream also if you want.
Oh, that's okay. I have to be up and running first thing in the morning, and I'd rather enjoy somebody else's stream tonight.
Fair enough.
She wants the night off.
Hey, that's allowed. I know. I gotta sort my bank out at some point.
Oh, I know that feeling.
Omori wasn't bad until like 3 days ago, and then all of a sudden I just kind of threw stuff in there and I just stopped caring. Oh.
I think the best I can do is I'll throw stuff in there, and then if I remember, I'll hit sort.
Yeah, it's kind of like I'll throw it in there, and it's like I'll figure out what I'm gonna do with this stuff later, and I never
Yep.
actually get back to it.
Yep.
So has anyone run Pavo? One of their Pavos today?
I just ran one a few moments ago, but can always
I
run
did
another one.
I did mine this morning, but I can do more.
Yeah.
Are we doing Klingon Pavo or Federation Pavo?
I'm on Fed, but that doesn't matter.
Yeah, no, it doesn't matter.
I can rock and roll either way.
I don't really have a preference for ground or space, so.
Oh, I would do this when it comes up. I hit both, and whichever one pops is the one
Yeah,
I do.
that's pretty much how I've been doing it too. I ran into something interesting today. I'm not sure if it's a glitch, but I ran the breach, and I actually it gave me the choice of doing picking whatever marks I wanted.
No,
For
it's
the
not
breach?
a glitch.
Yeah,
Breach is still multiple marks.
is it? Because I know it does that on the event.
It's multiple. It's multiple guess.
Okay.
Wow.
I remember
learned something new.
it did that during the event, but I wasn't sure if it did that normally.
I dropped into one random normally, and the reward, besides the random reward, was multiple choice. So
Okay. Abandoning. Oh, okay.
Well, according to this, breach should only be awarding dice and mark. So if it was awarding everything, say thank you very much and run.
That's pretty much it.
exactly.
Now it did give me the Dyson special mark, which okay. But
We still say thank you and take before anybody notices.
oh yeah, I mean it let me finish up my competitive engines.
That's nice. That is really nice.
Now I have to spend money to actually upgrade them, but
Hold on. It's a junior officer event this weekend?
Yep.
Lordy lord.
what does that mean?
That means you can go spend a lot of your day clicking on the little lights and fighting off things or trying to remember how to gather particles. And after you do 75 successfully, you get a purple duty officer.
Oh.
I have other things to do. Thank you very much.
Yeah, no kidding.
That might be fun for my new tunes. They might like it.
I suppose it would depend on the purple duty officer.
It would.
But remember, he speaks perfect Klingon or perfect Vulcan and Ferengi.
Yes. That was great. Did you post that on the memes?
Yes, I did.
Good for you.
Quantum mortar. Still not sure what the change weapons malfunction to, but one bridge officer, but that's okay.
Orions find him irresistibly sexy. I gotta tell you, it's the pet. I'll throw the meme to you. I think I did throw the meme to you, actually. I believe I threw it into your... Yes, I did. I threw it into your Discord.
Hey, DT, look what I picked up today. Since we were talking about it yesterday.
Ooh.
I burned up my
Nice.
last 5 keys, and that was one of them.
I went and bought all the ground modules for my Fed Liberated Borg,
Sweet.
except for the orbital strike, because I didn't have enough for that, but...
Oops.
Oh, there it is. I saw the message and then my sound was delayed. Okay.
Ah.
Thank you for the host there, Mom. I appreciate that.
Oh, my pleasure.
I know you two said yes, but
Yes. I'm KDF. I can switch to Fed if that makes life easier.
oh, don't matter. I can set private too. I'm assuming it'll count for the event.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, it would.
Okay. Da-da-da-da.
Hmm.
Fifth wall. Make sure I got the right one.
Thank you.
The question is, if I can't find two more, it'll grab two pugs, right?
You can't pug it with a private,
Okay.
so I can happily jump over. There's
I'll just wait and
Oh,
see.
there's
what happens.
Frost. Just
Yeah, I guess we can take the Ferengi, the Borg Ferengi. Sure.
Well, we got a real Borg here, so
Hello, Pi. How's it going? It was you? Oh, okay. Oh, I'm guessing the host was him. Okay. Well, thanks, Pi. I appreciate that.
yeah,
Hello, hello.
Pirates all the technical stuff.
Hello, Frost. How's it going?
All right, how are you?
Doing all right.
Where are we lying?
One more. Need one
Ooh,
more.
hi. We're over on Duffy's channel on Paragon Gaming tonight.
Paragon Gaming?
Yeah.
Paragon Gaming, yeah.
What the heck?
Yeah.
I know. It's weird, right?
This is
Yeah, I did
neat.
5 shows in the morning
Gaming thing.
for the last 5 days, so having a night off.
Oh, I can hear you.
What is this gaming thing? I don't know if I can handle this.
Although I have been watching you in the morning, though. I haven't been saying anything, but I have been watching you.
You're welcome to jump in and say stuff. I'm just running
Well,
through.
usually that morning I'm usually still waking up, so I'm a little bit,
Yeah, it's a lot more
zombie-like?
low key for. Yeah. Well, I get up at
yeah.
5:30. Chance for 2 cups of coffee before I start, so it's awesome.
Duffy is a stalker. Damn right I am.
So
I only stalk the cute ones, though.
Found it.
What did you found?
I'm hearing crickets in chat
channel.
here.
What am I supposed to do here? Am I
Enter
supposed to,
authorization code.
do the?
Musin, thank you for the follow.
How is it that I can't subscribe to your channel or anything?
Because I'm not an
maybe you
affiliate
already
yet.
are.
I'm not an affiliate yet.
Oh.
We all have to watch, and then we get there.
Oh, I'm depressed. I actually have to watch
Watches,
this content.
watches, follows. Yeah.
Oh, that's so hard.
Working there. I'm working on it.
You'll get there.
I think I'm
We
only
got
like
there.
my average
Yeah.
viewer is like 2.01 now, so I'm like getting there.
It's just something about his voice. It's hard to endure.
Okay, so we're killing the Ferengi today, I think.
Mhm. Well, somebody has to.
I walked into that one, I admit. Ah,
Yeah, Mom. I picked up Adept. I picked up Collective Will.
I picked up Adapt too.
I picked up Assimilate.
Ooh.
Well, I had Assimilate already for this one.
Yeah, I picked
Ooh, are we doing Pavo Ground or Pavo Space?
either. I don't care.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I would prefer to do Pavo Space.
Whatever the
Works for me.
the majority of the
actually,
group
it
wants to
doesn't
do.
matter because I got to do 20,000 anti-proton damage. So either way,
You have to do that damage ground or space.
ground.
You know, If you throw it in the ground, you'll definitely get it because there's definitely enough.
Yeah. Yeah. We can
Oh, yeah.
assimilate a small army.
That was so good last night.
Your soul is mine. You're part of the collective.
Yeah,
And you will be
I gotta
assimilated.
assimilate
And
on that
you
as
will
well.
be assimilated.
This morning I picked up an extra set of those all the Borg modules because I have an
Yeah.
idea for a new character. I'm gonna do a liberated Borg, but using only those modules.
I want to pick up another set of those modules for my Romulan Liberated Borg.
Did you get
Then I gotta make.
more-
Then I have to actually.
Sorry, what was
Huh?
that, Newson?
one of those kit frames as well?
Oh, from the lobby. Yeah, that's a plan yet.
There
have
were
I
some.
see a Sov.
I did pick up the Romulan Imperial Navy stuff, so more plasma damage.
I apparently have Sov's dancing girls beside me.
That's nice.
Yeah.
It's always good to have Sov's dancing girl.
He's not saying anything in chat though. I mean, come on, Sov.
So how is everybody today?
Not bad.
Hanging in there.
I feel very old today.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Tomorrow is the second half of my life.
How do you know?
Because I explained this earlier, but the average age of the people in my family dying is 86.
Okay.
And tomorrow I will be 43.
Well,
So-
that means you're just finishing up the first half. 44 starts this.
No, I mean I'll be 43 tomorrow.
Right.
And that's makes me feel very old.
Anyone? One more person for Pavel. Come on, Bueller. Bueller.
Okay.
40s.
I want Ben
long,
Stein to
long time
join
ago.
us. Why isn't Ben Stein here?
Ben Stein?
Yeah, he did
Anyone?
Ferris Bueller.
Bueller.
Anyone?
Oh, yeah.
Bueller.
He's sick.
Ooh,
Not did it?
That was a good movie back in the day too.
it was.
Yeah.
I don't like. I'm not a fan of.
Been there, done. Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
Matthew
Of
okay.
course you know. Of course
everybody
you
else.
know. Of course you know that Bueller's buddy became captain of the Enterprise.
Yeah,
Give that.
I'm not a fan of Matthew Broderick, but everybody else was fine.
I am like right in front of you.
Matthew. He's been doing good as Lex Luthor,
Are
but
you Nano or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
On our team. All right, so go ahead and do
USS Terrible. That's a cool one.
Jonas.
no, we aren't. Apparently, you left the task force
Yeah,
operation.
you left the task force, dude.
The hell?
All right.
See, it did it to me the other.
I don't think he knows what he's doing.
Well, since we're all unfit, no, we're not, because
No,
mom's
we're not.
still.
I can
Okay.
switch.
Oh, I did that right. Aaron. I'm not cute either anymore. Okay.
Okay, everybody leave the team. We start this again.
Oh, I have to leave the team.
Yeah, apparently.
Sav says Matthew Broderick isn't Lex Luthor.
You're right. That's John Cryer. Sorry, my mistake.
Yeah, John Cryer is a hell of a lot better actor than Broderick.
I don't even know what.
Derp.
Let's try this again.
Thank you.
I mean, just because I said that John Cryer is a better actor than Matthew Broderick isn't saying a great deal. I mean, Matthew Broderick killed a guy in that. I think it was $10,000 in in fines and community service. That's not exactly a person that you think is a good person.
Just a reminder, don't forget to pick up your civilian 23.99 costumes this weekend.
I even think I got the colors down on now for this one.
Do I have to ask again? Are we
Pardon?
asking again?
You have
Are
to
we
accept
asking
it.
again?
Well, I sent you an invite, but apparently I missed you somehow. Siki. Invite.
Thank you.
Okay.
I think Wolfcat's on ESD because snowballs are flying around.
Somebody get it with snow. It's gotta be Wolfcat.
Yeah.
There we go. Does it work for everybody now?
Yep.
Yeah. By the way,
Okay.
Wolfie, if you're listening to this, you missed me.
Surprised she's not listening. Actually, she's usually right in there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can show up too.
All right, so we're letting the Ferengi die. Okay.
Letting the Ferengi die, as is expected.
That's where the profit is.
Yep.
Which prophet?
Prophet of Zod.
Not the prophet of time and change.
No.
I was actually watching Smoking the Bandit today too.
Were you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we have
So
one movie channel showing a lot of the old classic movies right now.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
starting to run out of stuff to show, so
Yeah.
they're pulling out everything right now.
So the question I have to ask Mom is, is she flying a Rycian Corvette called Bandit 1, where that's black and gold?
Damn. Yeah, that's great. I love it. What a great idea.
What's a great idea? What did I miss?
You
Yeah,
missed
they
me.
This is regular, right?
I think so. Probably not.
Oh,
Might be advanced.
Well, it's probably regular, but who knows?
Right.
I'll follow Mom. We'll make an army.
okay.
One underneath the waterfall.
Do you have your Assimilate with you?
Yes, I do.
Then we really will make an army.
How are you guys doing this evening?
Apparently lagging, but other than that, pretty good.
Cool.
Guess I have to place the damn thing.
No,
Two
what the heck?
drones.
Wow, that's interesting. Did we miss one?
No,
Ah, those drones are so sweet.
I know.
Poor little drones.
Makes doing one of these lines solo a lot easier.
You cover the back end, I will.
Good boy, Dan.
What the heck? We're done with this. I only got 7 drones out.
Isn't it fun to have drones?
Just wait till the end phase there.
I know. Well, Collective Will actually is a pretty good attack, too.
Yeah, the Sith Force Lightning one is pretty good too. The one that Sov had the other day.
The cot.
Very effective against Herc, by the way, too.
Really?
Yeah. Because it bounces between all the Herc, right?
More drones.
Okay, I can't figure out why I can't do. Oh, there's people attack.
Wait, oh, there we go.
Night night, Pie.
He's off rather early, isn't
Can't
he?
shut out any of these damn things.
It's like 2 in the morning there.
That's true.
Yeah, 222. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna say goodnight. I just wanted to pop in and say hi.
No problem,
Well,
Wolfie.
Have an awesome night, Wolf.
Yep. Take it easy.
Thanks. I'm gonna sleep that bed to pieces. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Don't sleep it to pieces. You'll still need it the next day.
All right.
Force fields in front of everything.
Bye.
Have a good night.
Night night.
I think I'm doing something wrong here.
Very possible.
Oh no, just keep making drones.
No, I mean, I can't get any of the force fields to come down.
Oh, they've been doing that all day today. Move out of the space and then come back in after a moment.
Yeah, like I said, there's... None of them are coming down.
The drones got your back there, Mom?
Yep, I'm good.
I'm right here. I saw Nat over here and there's something.
Anyone else rubber bending at all, or
No,
No.
just weird.
A little bit.
a bit? Not just me then.
You get over there, DT?
Oh, I keep making drones. I'm great.
Yeah, they're like mini turrets, except they move.
I know.
And granted, sometimes
I'm doing collective will, which is a big lightning attack too. Yeah, just transport to the spire. I'll leave some drones behind.
On my way up.
Yeah, I can't unlock anything.
Drones are fun.
Drones are fine if you can actually get the thing to do anything else.
Well, you're doing it wrong.
Yeah, I probably am, but it should be opening up, and now it is, but... Oh my gosh, I don't understand.
might be a time thing to stop people from jumping too far ahead. Maybe, I don't know.
Don't know.
Yeah.
The only thing I can think of.
Yeah, you gotta wait till the one's clear before the other one gets clear, so. Like now, we can do that?
Mm-hmm.
They will make excellent drones.
Yes. It's too bad you can't simulate their phaser turrets, though. That'd be kind of handy.
Oh, that would be good. There's 4 of us. They're in tree.
Yeah.
Need more mortars. Got that one. Alright, transport to Spire. Let's leave those drones there.
Just stay down there where you are because we're almost done here.
Alright, I'll go ahead and get set up somewhere.
There's 4 of us around here, and it's like,
Mm-hmm.
No point for
can't
5.
making drones all over the place, so.
Drones and Doctors. Be a good episode name.
Young drones in love.
I couldn't think of a title name today, so I just kind of went, Voyages of, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, when you said you're going on, I'm like, good, no problems.
Yeah.
I will support you wholeheartedly, but take the night off.
Nights off are good. Let's recharge the batteries.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mhm.
All right, where shall I set up the drone army?
I have got.
I think right here is where the drone army shall be.
There we go.
Who's Andromeda?
Me.
Okay, well, I'm up here a little further up. So.
Good old Rami.
Okay.
Oh, there's 2 drones.
The drones are coming.
Actually, how'd I get 3? I don't know.
Because sometimes if you do it, you can actually get multiple drones off. I've been getting multiple drones for days. And sometimes my drones assimilate others for drones.
Saab says you need a cool hat for your stream.
Problem with hats is my head is huge. Might have one in my garage.
Look at all the drones around here, man.
I might have a cowboy hat in my garage. I can't remember now. It's been a while since I've checked. With having a big head, it's hard to have a hat because hats don't fit. Yeehaw. Absolutely.
Resistance is
Can't really live in
futile.
Alberta without having a cowboy hat.
Really?
She
Is that
says
the rules
deflate the
of-
ego.
It's pretty much, yeah.
I wouldn't. I'm not going to doubt you, man. Come on.
Ego? What ego?
You're perfectly humble, right?
Yeah. Yeah. In the days I want to be, anyways, yeah.
It's not your fault. You're awesome, right?
Yeah, really.
Andre, you're mine. Thank you.
Bleh. Done. Done and done.
And Andre's assimilated.
Yep. Oh, did we both go after him?
Yeah, we did.
Too bad for him. Remarks on my low.
There was no way he was living. There's no way he wasn't joining the collective.
I guess Undyne is my... Oh, Delta's my lowest. Okay, fine, I'll leave Delta. Alright. I need a big hat, do I?
The
Yes.
assimilate module is definitely worth it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Is it just called assimilate?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
I
just looking at.
will.
I did not see it in the exchange a moment.
I think it's only like 2 million? Like, it's not that
Really?
expensive.
That's the module, Mom.
Although
Oh,
I would
okay.
predict in a few months it'll probably go up.
Yeah, the ship one's gone up a lot.
Once everyone kind of realizes what it does, it's like, yeah, I'll pay, that for it.
Oh, my Lucario is finally boosted up.
Okay, so it almost does 60 damage for at 15, huh? Actually, a bit of an increase because at Mark 12 it only does like 40.
Hmm.
Might be worth upgrading that one then. Oh,
Oh, my.
double R&D boxes! Yay!
I'm very envious of how much space you have in your inventory. I have like
That was
none.
impressive.
Yeah, I
It's 10 million right now, Mom, but still worth it. Unless you pick up one from another way. Like I
although
said,
with the healing
need,
crystal, I don't need the hypos anymore. But
I still got to run through and get the EMH later.
all right. What's your science kit?
But how did it feel to have a Borg army at your back?
That was
And I
good.
got that one too to back up my modules.
Yeah, right now I'm using right now because again, character I've not played much does not have the funding. I got one of these. Extra plasma damage is always good.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Actually, this one is the one I've really found fun, especially once you get a big Borg army going.
Hey, DT, I saw you had the Romulan Navy gear.
Yeah.
Can you pick that up for every tune or every
Yes.
bridge
Yeah,
officer?
just a
You just
quest.
have to run it
Yeah, you just
87
got-
times, right?
You just have to run it 87 times is all.
I don't know how to get it for characters that aren't Romulan.
Run the mission.
It's a first Iconian mission.
Oh, I thought that was just a Romulan mission.
No, no,
No,
No.
no.
because I got it on my
It's
team.
first Iconian
Okay.
War.
Okay, I'm thinking about the wrong one then. I was thinking about the wrong size.
It's nice gear too.
Yeah,
It
it's not
is.
bad at all. You have
Yeah.
a mug? That's actually a pretty cool looking mug.
That is cool mug. I was
Um,
just getting jealous
And
of your mug.
Pillow.
Right now, I would not order the mugs because I ordered one like 3 months ago and I have not received it yet.
Well,
And a fanny
who's your
pack.
vendor?
It's through Streamlabs itself,
Okay.
but I have a funny feeling it's probably all be related because of the COVID-19.
Oh, sure.
Because the mug ships from Latvia, so I'm assuming it's sitting there waiting for everything to clear up.
Hi there, Fifi.
Well, I'm going to head out for the night. It was awesome spending time with you guys, and I will talk to you probably tomorrow.
Sounds good, buddy.
Take care.
Have an awesome evening.
Oh,
You too.
so I was showing off the 7 coat.
But my wife just got home, so gotta go anyway.
Now you just need the twin rifles there, Solvin. You actually pull it off the 7 look.
I would need a team invite to get over there. Your instance is full.
That is doable. Hang on. She has them, okay.
Of course she does. She's
Of course you
Yeah,
do.
that's true. That's true. What was I thinking?
I gotta run that mission later on this character too, but
That is a long mission.
I
Yeah.
like it though.
I like it.
I like
It's just a long mission.
if you're going to put it on every bridge officer, you have to run it quite a bit.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know
And
about
then you
that.
have to
But
do the upgrades.
I'm kind of like happening with my full auto. I don't have the full auto out of the lobby store yet, but that'll come. Look at all these cadets just walk right in front of you.
They're rude.
I know. The colors from the pictures. Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, you got a pretty good. Pretty down. It's too bad the The rifles don't like stay on your back or whatever.
They go to your hips if you turn the visuals back on.
Because
So yeah.
they're quote pistols, right?
Yep.
Does she? Okay, that's interesting. I didn't even notice that.
What's a Glommer?
That's the holodeck character from Voyager.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's-
that thing.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
the water thing or whatever, the water sprite or whatever.
Yeah.
Glommer's Forest, I think the program was.
Oh,
Yeah.
you sure?
The natural predator. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that Glommer. Yeah. That was the other thing. The weird spidery looking thing, if I recall, and then if I remember this. So there was a giant tribble and the thing ran. So much for being a predator.
I mean, if I saw a pretty big sized tribble, I might run away from it too.
Yeah.
I mean, those things are like cats. They'll eat anything that's smaller than it, won't it?
Don't know actually.
Tribbles?
Though if you can see the short though if
Do is eat. They are born pregnant and they eat. So if it's big enough to eat you,
That's what I mean. Yeah. If I see a big enough tribble, I might turn around and run too.
well, just out of the sheer and zaniness, if you get a chance to see the short tricks, watch The Trouble with Edward.
Hmm.
If you like tribbles, there you go.
Although, if you see a man-eating tribble, it's the same thing as the zombie apocalypse. You only have to run faster than the slowest person.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
No?
Watch The Trouble with Edward, like I said. Where
Alright.
you see somebody die in an avalanche of tribbles.
An avalanche? Okay.
Yeah, they filled and broke a ship.
Need a new ship at that point.
Pretty much, because, yep. But it was funny for...
Cygnus has too much lag. Yeah, the server's been lagging for the last few days, it seems.
It
I
has
would-
since the patch.
Yeah. Well, it's usually expected on patch day, but usually it's cleared up by now. Yeah, well, I'll look at the videos after the stream. Lots of images I can do. I'm going to trust Saw wouldn't send me a link to her. Like, oh, hang on.
It's a picture. It's a picture. You see a bit of the Glommer on the couch.
Yeah, the link didn't work. Hang on. Let's see what he got here. Oh, I see. Because oh, okay. Yeah, that might be. Yeah. Not bad. Kind of creepy having it in your room, but not bad.
It's a plush toy. It's not an actual Glommer.
That's true. Well, the animated series was always considered canon, wasn't it?
Oh, yes.
No,
It's considered. Yeah.
no, actually, it's gone back and forth to being canon.
Well, let's. Can't
I
really
have
say
to-
too much. I mean, Star Wars has been doing that since like day one, so.
Yep.
I don't like those 3 movies. They don't count. Okay.
I'm like, the only good thing that Disney ever made was animation.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you,
Goes doubly so for anything Star Wars related.
The Mandalorian.
I will say
Yeah,
though, The Mandalorian is a good
opinions
show.
may differ. No, opinions may differ. I see it for what it is.
Okay, how do you see it?
I see it as a blatant money grab by
Oh.
the marketing of Baby Yoda, who has each and every.
If they were going to, let me point out something.
Go.
Let me point out something. If it was a blatant marketing for Baby Yoda, then how come they kept it secret even from the vendors? We're here about 6 months later, which is about the point where because it takes about 6 months to build and release something, and we're finally just starting to get Baby Yoda products. No.
Baby Yoda is so in demand right now. The supply can hardly keep up
Oh,
because.
Let me point out,
back order.
Mandalorian came out before Christmas. There was no Baby Yoda stuff anywhere around Christmas because it wasn't made. It wasn't made.
I would have done exactly the same thing because
who's doing
now
the-
everybody wants a Baby Yoda. Nobody can get it. I'm gonna sell 100,000 per district more of them.
Well, really quick, who's doing the manufacturing on Baby Yoda? Just out of
Hasbro, they did.
Hasbro, okay.
But you can have that argument about
Okay.
just about any show out there, because of course they're going to try to
Right.
make money. That's the whole point of making the show.
Mm-hmm.
I took one look at Baby Yoda and I just said, that's the entire show.
No.
I watched the entire first season. It's all about Baby Yoda and actually adds very, very little to the Mandalorian culture.
I'm going to disagree with you on that one, because the first few episodes
here.
were pretty heavy on that.
And then the last episode had a lot of point on there too.
Well, I have 4,000 years of erased canon in my head.
Well, that's the problem with Star Wars. They've been saying this is canon, this is not canon since day one.
Lucas even did that.
Yeah, exactly.
So
It's getting to the point where it's like, what is canon for Star Wars and what isn't? It's at the point where it's okay
Mara
if it's made,
J.
I'm considering it canon. I don't care. Is that better, Suff? Can you hear Musin better? I'm assuming she can.
Hello?
yeah. And Sal's point, at least Chewie didn't get a moon dropped on him to sell books.
Yeah, that Chewie comment reminds me of The Rise of Skywalker, and I can probably go on a rant for that one.
Yeah.
Wait. The death of Chewie?
Vector Prime, yeah, they killed him off.
Oh, they
No, no,
didn't.
1,000 years of history.
Yeah, they didn't in Rise of Skywalker, but yeah. It made you believe they killed him, and then all of a sudden, oh, next thing you know, there he is.
He's back.
Although that wasn't the part that pissed me off.
And I think
There's only one part that pissed you off?
There's a bunch, but what really pissed me off is when she forced lightning down the transport. Both the two idiots were watching her, plus the droids, and no one commented. Not one of them said, force lightning? Really? What the hell?
I hate to say it, but the only person who actually saw Force lightning in use, who's alive in this whole thing, besides the droids.
No, because Finn was an eyesight of it.
Actually, not even the droids. The only person who ever saw Force lightning in use was Luke.
No.
I'd argue it.
In the Rise of Skywalker.
On screen. Who on
Windu?
screen before the new trilogy had seen Force lightning in use and
Well, that's
lived?
true,
Okay.
but I mean, still, like, no one said,
Yeah.
like, no one even commented, like, what the hell was that? Like,
Well, I'm still gonna go with Mace Windu, but then, or maybe
Mace got thrown out of a building. He's
Although,
We got to
although,
see
Yeah,
it.
hey, I've
Although,
seen
yeah, he did see
Jedi's
it.
make falls out of buildings, off cars, and survive that. So
Coruscant's hundreds of
unless
stories.
unless they bring me a
George said
body,
he's dead. Lucas said he died.
show me the body.
Lucas said he died.
No. Show me the body.
Show me. Okay.
well,
Under
here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Because
When George Lucas-
Show me Tarkin's body.
and do
Show me
another.
Tarkin's body then.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
If George Lucas, who is basically created Star Wars, says he's dead, then he's dead.
I know.
No,
but
no.
if Lucas
The person who
decides
creates
to-
Star Wars creates the whatever it is.
Yeah,
If he says a
okay,
character's dead,
but-
it's dead.
But if even Lucas can go back on his own statements and canon, then unless he shows us the body, Mace is not confirmed dead.
Then, by that same logic, Tarkin's not confirmed dead because we never even saw him die.
Oh, and I got disconnected. Look at that.
I'll just point to a Darth Maul. Guy got chopped in half, still lived.
Yeah. But the fans basically brought him back, and then they agreed to bring him back. George Lucas has said, so and so is dead, then so and so is dead. And until they actually write him back into the storyline, which they're probably not going to do
Okay.
right now.
Boba Fett and the Sarlacc pit.
And
Fans got their way that time too.
oh,
No.
never brought Boba Fett back. They created Jango Fett.
Lucas pointed out the novels aren't canon. And the comics aren't canon. And as far as he was concerned at this point, Boba Fett is dead.
Maybe being eaten for 10,000 years or something.
1,000 years.
1,000, 10,000.
Yeah, maybe 10,000.
I mean,
He's Starlight Kibble.
if you're being digested for past 5 years, it's really all the same.
You're Starlight Kibble.
All right, hopefully I can get back in here and we can do something though. This application was unable to. Okay, whatever. I like how it tells me that, but. All right, who wants to do a random or something? I don't care.
Sure.
I can, but I'm KDF again.
That's fine.
Trying to level up a ship.
That should be okay. That should be fine, doable. They'll probably kick me out of the task force again if I go over to random again, right?
It shouldn't. If you get a team of 5 and then you go to random directly, you should be okay, and it shouldn't kick you. But it shouldn't have kicked you last time.
Hopefully, my connection is to the server stays. I might have been standing in one spot too long, though.
That happens sometimes.
Well, we were discussing.
The merits of Baby Yoda drinking his soup.
But I will say that the Mandalorian was... The writing for it was pretty well done.
Yeah.
The only thing I didn't like about The Mandalorian is it just wasn't long enough.
It ended much too soon.
You got into it and it's like, that's it? Where's episode 9? Alright.
I want more.
Yay, I'm back. Yay. Okay, so DT wanted in for...
Yeah.
Oh, no, I don't want to do team.
Yeah, you want to do private.
That's right.
If you can get 5. Otherwise, I can switch over.
You're on Kethma, right?
I am on Ketha. Kethaa. put an X as soon as I finish.
Yeah, she
moving.
put an X in already. I
Oh, I
see
did.
that.
Yay me.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Since you were doing a private, I declined the team invite, so unless that was a private
Sure
match
stuff, no
invite.
problem. Okay, Catherine
Uh-huh.
Saw's going to join us. All right.
Yes, I was gonna go Saab probably.
Mm-hmm.
So once I get my 5 in private, I go back to task force and hit random, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
I need the private invite again because yeah, I screwed that one up.
Cursor's in there, but we can't type in there. Okay. Yeah. There we go.
Oh, every now and then the stupidest strong with me.
Topanga. Why can't I type in there? Oh. Sometimes. Okay. Anyone else for a random? We need one more.
I guess we do have one.
We got Netto again. Okay.
Huh?
Is it Netto or Natto that you're?
Natto.
Have you ever had natto?
No.
I'm going to say it's an acquired taste, but I haven't acquired it yet.
Well, my opinion, so is coffee, but you know. Okay. Task
Yeah,
force.
don't argue about coffee with mom.
Random advance.
Wee woo.
Wee-woo.
All right. Watch us get Pavo again.
It'd be funny.
I would hope somebody's in cooldown still.
No, there's no cooldown.
No, because
Oh,
it's an
no.
event.
Oh, lordy.
So we could be doing Pavo for.
We
Extra
could be
marks.
doing Pavo.
Could be Pavel Space.
It's true.
That's true, yeah.
I automatically do Pavo space. I prefer space.
Okay, it showed me beaming out, but not everyone else. I'm assuming everyone beamed out.
Well, I'm in space
Yeah,
somewhere.
we all beamed out.
Okay.
Counterpoint.
Ah,
Mom's favorite.
no, that's Procyon.
Yeah, that would be. Let's go back to the ESD and talk about Star Wars again.
Oh, come on. This one's easy.
Well, this one, yeah, I don't mind this one. Ocean 5 is another story, but
That's okay.
I just find Procyon 5 just long and
Horrible.
No, it-
Long and horrible.
black hole gets annoying after a while, but
Mm-hmm.
usually if I get it as a random, I'll just be like, yeah, I'm going to stay by the Jupiter. You guys go have fun. Pretty sure we're going to be able to kill Technor today. This.
Ooh.
At the wrong one. Stupid vector.
Got enough DPS in here, I think.
That's not my big DPS ship, I admit that.
Oh! Yep, that happened.
Well, this is a brand new ship they just put together, so
Yeah, this is... I'm still building this ship, so...
Status. Come on. Damaged. Repair. S. There. Oh. Sometimes I think the controls of this game need a bit of work.
sometimes.
Sometimes. Not always. Sometimes they actually cooperate. And other days they just do whatever the hell they want. You want to go left? All of a sudden your ship going right. Okay.
Oh, that was nicely done, Musin.
Alright.
Thanks.
Sneak in and get this. They didn't.
I assimilated a Galaxy class. I feel good today.
And you're assimilating.
Be lucky I can't get a Borg. I can't get a full-on Borg ship. I would freaking.
The next project for this ship is shields.
Yeah, I gotta do better rep stuff down the road for this, but
Need one more portal.
One just formed over here by you.
Jump.
Oh, you think you
Holy
can tractor
cow.
beam me, eh, Cruiser? Okay. What's DS9 doing? We don't have to worry about DS9 just yet, do we?
nothing really big here to worry about yet.
Oh, I get used to these new engines.
Get all 5, Mom?
7.
Awesome.
Yep. We'd be good.
Finally got these prevailing engines. I have to get used to them now.
That speed boost is fun. That's going to be down the road for this ship.
Throw on rapid fire and it's like, holy crap.
Plus, you're in a pilot ship, so you have that extra boost if you.
Well, that's the
Like,
thing.
you-
It increases my flight speed. I can't push myself back to take another run at him.
Okay, so I think we did 42 teams the other day.
Yeah, that was something like that. 40.
On a simulated cruiser. Like the downside to the retrofitted simulator is I cannot take ships as quick. I cannot take ships like I can people.
Yeah. Chips are a little bit tougher, but they're supposed to be.
I know.
Certain to think maybe I might have to go back to the fleet tactical.
Guess I can bring over a assault team now.
Yay.
So how's everyone doing tonight?
Not too bad. How's it going, Mom?
Oh, it's going.
Is it going good at least, or?
Well, it's not going bad.
Well, that's a
Well,
victory.
that's something.
It's a win. Always remember, there's always someone that's, you know, worse off than you.
Yeah, that is a very good logical argument. Doesn't help the non-logical part of the self, though.
Can't be that bad.
Oopsie.
Bright light.
So what's everybody up to?
Counterpoint.
Being murdered currently is what I'm doing.
Oh. Well,
We're kicking Leah's butt.
oh good. Good, good, good.
Yeah.
I'm glad Attack Predator and Omega does not
Right.
count as a party mode.
Does Tarek Nor seem really close to DS9 this time?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Okay, because it's taking me no time to make this.
Maybe
far.
all these grab wells we're throwing out are pulling it there.
'Cause I can get between Tarek Nor and DS9 with one pilot thrust or whatever. Usually takes about halfway.
Ow. We get a new suit.
Oh, this,
Yeah.
this is a terrible beating being put on here, isn't it?
Now this 7 suit, that's account wide if I
Yes.
claim
Yes,
it, right?
it is
Yeah.
count wide.
Okay.
Yep, I put my I put my Romulan in one today.
Well, I just wanted to make sure that I didn't have to cycle through everybody and claim
No,
it.
no, no, no. You're fine.
When you claim it once, you claim it to everybody. It's not like the Vanity Shield.
Well, most of the Vanity Shield you gotta get the resources for, so...
No. I'm talking about the one they gave us for medical stuff. For like the Julian Bashir hologram or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
If you make a new tune, you gotta claim it on them.
But at least once you've claimed it on somebody,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can go
yeah, yeah.
claim... Okay, yeah. I was more worried that I've only got the 2 days to
No, no. Once you've got
claim
it,
it
you
on
got it.
everybody. Okay.
And you don't have to reclaim it on a new tune or anything.
Unless you've got multiple.
Unless you have yeah.
Yeah, I don't have that.
Aw.
If I ever do, that's really gonna suck because of all this like event stuff that I'm not gonna be able to get.
Mm-hmm.
Dang it.
It tends to show up in Mud's Market or Phoenix boxes, so...
Yes, but the secondary account won't get played nearly as much as this one. And this one has trouble getting resources. So, yeah.
I used to have
Well,
a
we
second
only got
account.
13 so far.
I'm bringing that one over.
Gosh darn it.
Changed my spec on this tune today, so I'm definitely noticing the difference.
Alright. Oh, the event. I haven't done the event. Universal is Tour of the Galaxy? Really?
6 systems.
I actually, you know, I did tour the galaxy today on my ship. Changed it. I should have changed more than Warp Core. I got everything but 2 systems.
Wow.
Oh, nice.
On the whole thing?
I still have
On
to do
the
the
whole
entire
Wow.
Alpha Quadrant on mine, but
I did all the alpha and no, I did all the beta, and then I was missing 2 systems on the alpha quadrant.
Wow. I
And that
rarely
was-
get to even alpha, let alone get that much done. That's really impressive.
I'm guessing everybody did the event for today.
you can run it again. I have no problem with that.
There you go.
If you give us a few minutes, we can run it again for you.
No worries.
I will not turn down marks, for sure.
Alright, I also have, let me look at the rest of my endeavors.
Okay,
How
you're right.
often can she keep saying it? This is getting a little bit repetitive, Lita.
We're down to 36%.
Okay, so destroy Terran ships, which I can knock out if I do the space version of the event. Destroy Zenkethi ships in the Conquer battle zone. Oh, defeat Zenkethi on ground.
Run burst
That's what-
fire.
Or reroll.
Well, that too.
I think we kind of broke the station.
Alright, let me re-roll it.
We were supposed to, weren't we?
Yeah.
Oh, deal phaser damage on ground.
That's easy.
Okay. That's no problem.
It's really easy for an engineer too. Oh yeah, okay. Flight speed's gonna take some getting used to.
That much speed is just dangerous, huh?
The turn rate, I'm okay with. It's the all of a sudden you're like moving.
You know, I need to figure out how to clone myself.
Requires DNA and a lot of science.
Yeah.
Well,
You need a
yeah.
tissue sample, so I guess you wait until you get a call.
Very rare reward.
Enter
Very
authorization
nice.
code.
If I had like the tech to
Terra
do
Nor-
it, and it just required a tissue sample, I would happily take a chunk out of my arm.
See
You know,
films,
like-
thank you for the follow.
Hey, Mom.
Yes.
DS9 average health 100%. Terragnor average health 36.
I thought that was going to be a good one like that. Yay.
Nice.
Yay!
That one, though.
Alright.
I am kind of curious to see what happens if you actually get Terragnorta down to like nothing.
Statistically, I think that's impossible to get its average health down to 0.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
Yeah, it is.
it'd probably stop at like 5% or something, probably.
Yeah.
No, higher.
I only got a common.
I've seen
one.
Yawaski and like Augie and
And
Yeah.
the
Stargate and
the Yawatsky crew, yeah.
they don't get it below like 29 to 23%, somewhere between
So as
those.
far as that,
So, someone's got it down to like 18%, didn't they?
actually Topanga, actually Savitz, 25% is where she goes. We've taken too much damage.
Mm-hmm.
It's 25%. So
Okay.
Yeah, so
But
you probably won't
they've-
get it down below 25%.
They've damaged her so quick she doesn't get to even finish her sentence, or
Yes.
she's already in the next.
we do that a lot. We did that a lot here.
That's a good day. That is when that happens.
Well, I can tell the promo thing is still going on.
Oh, yes.
Damn it.
Why?
Well, I put a buy order up for 350
Yeah,
person
yeah.
in,
Probably going to have to wait a little bit on that one.
and I literally missed it by like, because it was when I put it up there, it was at like 51. I'm like, okay,
Mm-hmm.
it's certainly gonna drop. Nope.
Nope.
So I'm just gonna leave it up there.
Did you get put into a different instance there, DT?
I think it did. I'm in 19 now.
Oh,
One
this
needs
isn't.
one needs Pablo, right?
Yeah.
So I will need another team invite. Looks like.
All right, but first I need to clear out my inventory because, damn.
Oh, I got another bridge officer that wants to join me. Okay, not now. We'll sort you out later.
I'll worry
Tactical
about
bridge officer, sure.
change
A
later.
human one. Okay, well not now. We'll sort you guys out later. Yeah, I think we're going to do ground because I think Vaughn needs damage on ground, right?
Well, here's the thing: the space one has Terrans attacking in space, so that's one of them. Is I have to defeat Terrans in space.
We can run both. That doesn't bother me.
Okay. I mean, the phaser damage on ground, I can go pretty much anywhere on ground and get it.
Yeah.
It's just if I do the event, I can knock out the event and get the ships done in one go. And I think the ship one might be easier logistically. I think it's faster. I'm not sure.
Well, the ship one you can also do in the battleground too, or battle zone.
Ship one you can wipe out in the battle zone pretty quick.
So it depends on what.
And Pavel, you might not get Terran ships. I got Orions today.
Oh. Well then, ground it is. Let me make sure I've got the right ground gun.
I just want to point it out. It is a random opponent.
Yeah, because it's like
Okay.
Day of Doom, right, where it's a random opponent.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because when they originally did that, it was Terrans.
Right.
Well,
So,
today I know yesterday I saw Klingons. Today I saw Orions. So
all right. Well, I'm going to throw an X in chat for whoever's tossing it together.
Okay. We'll master.
Just because I'm lazy.
Okay, we're still in the same. Shouldn't have to leave the private, right?
yeah, we can leave the private. That's easy enough.
They're all still in here, so.
Technically, you can just keep the private then.
I will leave
yeah.
this one though.
We'll
I'll
leave?
leave that to you guys.
Mom's changing characters.
Oh,
Okay.
No, Mom's not changing characters. Mom's running a patrol at the moment.
Okay.
And I saw that Von Marcus was in there, and I didn't know who else you needed. So I thought I'd give somebody else some room for a change. I always get to play because it's always my channel.
I think
Yeah.
it's just me. So
It's the same when I do it, and when you're running it, I can drop out when I'm running it.
yeah.
Musin, you up for ground again?
Yeah.
Just asking because you're still in the private, so I just want to make sure you're. Oh, Starfleet Defense is in the queue. That's good to know. Good thing we're not doing that one though.
Yeah.
Sav's back. I'm assuming you're ready to go there, Sav? I'm gonna go ahead and leave our group, our team there, DT, just in case it screws it up.
All right.
Oh, senor. Okay. Click the button.
All right, I'm ready whenever.
I did click the button.
No green flashing here.
I won't. do that.
Private task force won't flashy
Yeah.
flash.
You're right. I'll just beam us out when it goes.
I'm surprised. There we go. There we go.
Just as I was clicking to check if anything was.
I was like, did I screw something up? Nope, that's going. Okay.
Well, you might have screwed something up,
Oh,
but
there we
it
go.
wasn't that.
Well,
Spoken from experience.
she's looking at my-
we're showing off reputations, huh? All right.
yeah, some people like to brag about that for some reason.
Well, hey,
Oh, I just do it because of like superstition.
and what superstition is that?
Because like, I guess I think it's lucky.
I do agree, Sav, that the briefing for most of these TFOs are long.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the thing is, it should be do the briefing. It should be an either or. Have the timer has one, and then have everybody go through the briefing, and the first one to complete start the mission. So if somebody's taking extra long to go through the briefing, and the timer runs down, you start the mission. Otherwise, when everybody's done, start the mission.
Or have the timer go while the briefing is going on. Yeah.
Right, they would go concurrently.
Well,
in whichever...
the timer is going on while the briefing is going on. I
Oh.
think I think what
I'm going to the waterfall
Yeah.
again.
I think I'm going to go into the waterfall with you, Duff.
Because we need a bigger army of drones at the
Yes,
waterfall. Okay.
exactly.
I'm following Stav.
It's probably a good idea.
You are one. Your soul is ours.
Although we didn't let the Ferengi die earlier, did we? Oops.
He wasn't anywhere where he could die, apparently.
Yeah. I'll get him next time. Got it.
Now the hard part is going to be actually getting the damage because I'm with Sav.
Sav, let him kill things.
Just pick a target and shoot it.
Yeah, that'll be
Shoot
alright.
it.
If we were in space, I would be more concerned, but... Ground, you might be alright.
Yeah, thankfully it's only 20,000 on ground.
That's not bad.
Yeah. And I'm using the Section
Your soul is
31.
ours.
I had a
I'm
half
using
a
the
million
Section
plasma
31
damage on
rifle.
ground the other day.
I found
Oh.
that I found as far as the assembly module goes, if you get a couple people standing near each other and then hit the assimilate,
Yeah, it does them both,
if
yeah.
you you get them both.
I think it does splash damage that way.
Well, that's
Yeah.
what I'm worried about. She's using that module.
So am I.
He's using the
I
simulator
love
module?
Yeah.
I love that module. I'm sorry. It's my favorite module now.
Don't get me wrong. I want the module. I love the module, but it's not necessarily conducive when
You got it.
anything I'm firing at suddenly becomes a friendly.
Well,
You know?
they become friendly when they're dead, so I mean...
Yeah.
Still. Also, since I'm a manual targeting person, that's a lot of things I have to shoot around.
Yeah, you'll figure it out. I have faith in you.
Well, somebody's got to.
Yeah. At least someone has to pretend they do, you know?
Yeah.
The other thing is because of the tight quarters here, those drones are actively in combat at this point. So it's a lot more people firing at the same time.
Unless there's no enemy, they're pretty much always actively...
Yeah. This is why we need an army of drones. It's important to have an army of drones.
I'm kind of handy on Dyson Sphere if...
Oh yeah.
Especially for the generator points, because sometimes you don't always see the Voth come in and disable the generator. It kind of lets you know they're there.
Alright, well I'm doing fairly decent, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. I think if we had one more person over here it'd be too much, but
Yeah, Muson's over here with us, so we should be okay.
we're alright.
Oh, hello, Commander. How's it going? I'm going to go ahead and take your soul now. I mean, no, I was right there first time.
Yes, we're taking your souls.
With both sets of crystals, I think we're covered on crystals.
I'll just wait till we're all there.
Yeah,
drop.
your soul is ours.
Be an interesting feature if your crystals actually helped purify the...
Yeah.
It'd be just a neat kind of feature. But...
All the drones around here.
My bolts are on cooldown, no problem.
Come on.
It would be kind of nice if they added some speed to the drones. Not just walking like zombies.
Rage
Oh.
drones out.
Do kits that affect your team to make them faster affect your drones?
No.
No, they're pretty much just
Enter authorization
No,
wannabes.
that
Jack
that
Wonder,
slow.
thank you for the follow.
they should count as teammates. Oh, Duffy, you're streaming.
I am.
Let me change channels. That's why I want to clone, is
I
because
see
I got
one path left, and I'm going up that path.
so many people I'm following that
Oh,
it's
Yeah.
hard to give everybody support, you know?
I hear you.
Alright, but I'm tuned in. It's a rather dark background you got going there.
Yeah, I should probably take that bed sheet down.
Eh,
I was trying to use that bed sheet as a green screen a while back, but I only got it to work once. After that, it just the filter just doesn't seem to work anymore.
well,
So I think I need to actually like get an actual green screen.
yeah, it's on my list.
I was trying to price some of that earlier, but yeah.
Well, you can get them fairly cheap.
Yeah, you can buy a kit for like 125 bucks on Amazon, but right now I just
you can get it cheaper than that.
probably I just don't want it right now because you know
I looked
budgeting,
into it a
but-
few months ago, and it was looking to cost me, including shipping, like $30.
But
So-
you're talking U.S. pricing and I'm talking Canadian pricing, so
Oh, yeah, but that can't be that big of a difference.
to ship in to Canada, oh yeah.
Oh, because you can't order it within Canada.
If I'm lucky, if someone who's selling it in Canada posts it on Amazon, I can find it, but
Well, it can't weigh more than a graphics card. And I had a graphics card from a person in Canada mail it to me, and I think he spent like $16 on shipping.
yeah, it also depends on who you're shipping with too.
Okay. Yeah, he mailed it from his house to me.
Because
so.
if it's a certain size like a graphics card, stuff like Canada Post, for example, will ship it for free. I'm
Yeah,
not sure if
no.
that's the same with U.S. Post, but I mean, you can send it by
Well, I mean,
by a postal worker. It's a lot cheaper than say sending it through UPS or FedEx.
Oh yeah, same
Yeah,
here.
you're only paying the weight. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and the space really on the truck.
Yeah. Well, UPS.
Which
Or,
a green screen
you know.
is, depending on which one you
Yeah.
get, can be usually bigger than a graphics card for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
This back one.
All right, 4,500 to go.
That's not bad.
Nope, not bad at all.
Now, one trick I learned for that damage on the ground is that I build myself a gun of every damage type.
Well, now you only need the
You only need that remodulate.
yeah,
Oh yeah, okay.
and you just cycle it through the right damage type. I just haven't redeemed it on this character because he hasn't really needed it.
Both work out.
But I play this guy first when I log in because I'm trying to get him all the way through his skill point or specialization points.
Right.
He's getting close though.
Your soul is mine.
At some point, I'm gonna have to use my start using my temporal agent to do that too.
Mm. Yeah, I'm trying to get each character on my account to a sort of finished category.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing here.
You know, get the specializations hammered out and give him 3 ships to fly that are fully upgraded equipment stuff
Yeah.
with a decent upgraded ground build.
I usually try and get them to where I'm comfortable doing. I can just go on and jump in an advance without worrying about anything, then I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm happy.
Yeah. Well, the other thing is I want them skilled enough and upgraded enough that
Hello, Jack Wonder. How's it going? How are you
with a
doing today?
particularly large experienced group, I can hold my own. You know, I don't want to be the guy in the advance that's like lagging behind and everyone else is slaughtering everything. You know, I want to at least make it appear I'm doing okay.
Also, I don't know how you got the name of Jack Wonder, but that is a good choice of a name, dude.
It is.
That is a catchy name.
Also, hello.
Hello.
And how he got it without a
Hello.
number behind it, that's just amazing, too.
That's the wonder part.
Two drones.
I got more than that.
Oh, I better come
Only
down.
two showed up here.
Okay. Oh, yeah, okay. I guess we're on opposite sides of the map now.
Alright, I'm gonna be down here in the middle firing at anything I can because I need the points.
There's going to be drones down there at some point, too, just to let you know.
Yeah, they'll wander over there. That's what they do.
Dang it, guys, I still need 2K.
Oh, you'll get it. You'll get it.
You'll get it.
I mean, we still got the elites, the squad that's going to show up soon.
Yeah. Collective will is a very nice thing, by the way.
Damn. Y'all are killing things entirely too quickly.
I'd apologize, but I don't want to apologize for that.
I'm not apologizing for it.
I wouldn't care in any other circumstance, honestly. It's just, I get into range of something and now it's a drone. You know?
I mean, if the game would let you shoot the drones, I wouldn't have no issue with it.
They're just drones.
I mean, they'll adapt, right?
Yeah,
Alright, come on.
I have adapt.
For this elite team, I would say focus on one they're fun, and because they have a lot more hit points than the other ones do.
Well, as long as they're in range, they're going to be hitting two of them at a time.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm
Well,
using the
Perk's
second
going down pretty
31.
quick, so you might want to
Is
hurry up.
mine, Gary.
Well, he's who I started with. Where's the other one? Where's the other one?
Gary's now a drone.
Alright, I got it.
Oh, you got it, and Pert and Gary are
Okay.
drones. Okay.
I made Gary a drone. I feel good.
I got Pert, whatever his name is.
Good.
So we made their bosses drones.
I have no idea what mercs I want to get for this.
I need to get some discovery gear down the road for this character, but
I'm kind of looking at that Terran armor that some of these drones are wearing. It looks kind of neat. But
it's Lobby. It's Lobby costume, so.
yeah.
Which means it'll be on the exchange too.
Yeah, for like
60, 75 million or something like that, yeah.
Well, that was a decent chunk of change.
Did you get your points? Or
I
did we
did.
make too many drones?
I got my personal endeavor done at the very last moment. Like, I
Good.
got it, and less than 5 seconds later, the mission was done.
Because we assimilated the bosses.
And I'm pretty sure if I was using any other phaser weapon other than the Section 31 rifle that you got from the event a while ago, I would not have gotten my damage. That extra damage it deals to a secondary target was pivotal. Pivotal. You know what I mean?
Pivotal?
Pivotal.
There we go. All right, let me clear out some inventory.
And the damage on the ground is one thing I would really like if, as an engineer, if I could change the damage type for my turret fabrication.
Oh,
Because then you can
That
just
would
set down
be
a turret,
tight.
like say like Dyson Sphere, and just walk away from it and just let it do its thing.
Yeah. Even if they did like in a
Although I suppose
some
people would
phase-
exploit it, but yeah.
even if it was a special kit that you had to get out of the lockbox, like even if there were hoops to jump through,
Well, even if they did it
That
so
would
like
be
it's
cool.
like a rep grind or
Yeah.
something of some like something similar to
No.
that.
Right now it's 160 Lobby def because there's a Lobby sale.
oh, what's on sale?
Which means that that recon ship would be on sale too.
Yep.
Not
Yeah.
exactly. That might
It's
not be. But
1200 or something.
yeah.
Events.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's 1200
Let's
for
fill
the
it
recon
1200.
ships.
On the
Oh no
Lobby
no no
store?
no no! It's 1200 normally, but it's
960.
960 right now.
960. Yeah. If I had 960, hell yeah.
That's not a bad deal price. And
That's a good deal. That's
99.
You mean there's another tier of Lobby pricing now?
Yeah.
Well, what they're doing is they're putting on the R&D ships on there periodically. Like I think the
Oh.
last one was the that's the
The
Zenkethi
Zenshot.
Zenkethi carrier.
Now, is that a permanent Lobby store or just while this event goes on?
It's
Time
for the
limited.
weekend right now. It ends on the
Okay.
11th.
And then it will be removed from the Lobby store.
Yeah.
But they'll
Yep.
probably cycle another one on there probably next month.
Okay.
And as far as the exchange stuff, the Terran Empire uniforms are 50 million.
Yeah, that's a lot more than I have.
Yeah, a lot more than I have right now, but
I could loan it to you.
Yeah.
I just spent more than that. I got a couple of Lobby.
Oh, you got a
for the-
recon ship in your Sov. A bad night for you? Why is that, Mom?
In terms of laggy and rubber banding,
Oh, blech.
It's the recon ship is one I've been actually wanting for quite a while, but I can never seem to afford it.
yeah, I kind of lucked
But
out.
at the
for
same time, it's basically the tactical escort too. So it's
I kind of lucked out because I got the epic Phoenix tokens, so I can actually pick the tier 5 versions up, which is still not a bad
yeah,
ship.
I got the tier 5 version, but having
Oh,
a
yeah.
tier 6 as an escort would be kind of nice.
Oh, yeah.
But
Yeah.
at the same time,
Well-
if you want it as an escort, it's basically the tactical escort.
Yeah.
It's basically the same setup. Although the
I gotta
trade's
go
different.
back
But
through the bookmarked files I have, but I theoretically built a Jem'Hadar ship that uses both sets from the different Jem'Hadar ships because there's 2 item sets.
Yeah.
So it used both of those and the Gamma Rep. Like it was like a true Gamma Quadrant Jem'Hadar ship. But a couple of those ships were like out of range when I did the research for them. Like, yeah, no, it's not worth it for this kind of build.
it is, except the legendary Defiant has one more weapon slot up front. Because the legendary Defiant has, I think, is 5-3 as opposed to 4-3.
Yeah. But you lose the experimental slot
Yeah.
on the legendary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then again, you can
So
throw. an
yeah,
extra
it's kind of the
cannon
same, but it kind of
on.
isn't, I guess. Yeah.
Well, you can throw an extra cannon on, but that experimental weapon slot almost always is 360 degrees.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which
Yeah,
kind of
but-
matters.
It's basically a turret or an omni game. Yeah.
Right.
And depending
then
on
again,
which one you put in there, it can do massive damage.
But then again, I like pointing myself at something and firing enough phaser cannons or something to melt the
Right.
target.
Right.
I'm really surprised how much the Alliance hyper cannon from the Allied pilot ships does for damage. In
Oh,
space, my one
Alliance
cannon can do like
Hyper
9,000 radiation damage, and it's like, holy crap.
Oh, wow. That reminds me, I gotta pick secondary ships for this guy.
Secondary
Alright.
ships? Oh, God.
Well, here's the thing. I want 3 ships so that I'm not flying the same thing constantly whenever I log into this guy. Like, I want a little bit of variety sometimes. Currently, I have the Tier 6 Pilot Rising Corvette, which everybody knows has stupid hull points. And I have the Floston Paradise, which is the Rising Luxury Cruiser, with pretty much the same build on it, only it's a cruiser.
Rising Corvette is a pilot ship?
Yep.
Yeah, the tier 6. If you get the fleet version, I think it's a full pilot ship or something like that.
Yep. Full pilot. So I need to pick a 3rd ship that doesn't have the stupid hull point build on it, because 100.
Oh, okay. I don't have the tier 6.
140
Okay.
Yeah, 142,000 hull points for a pilot escort is a little crazy.
Yeah, I got the tier 5 version, not the tier 6. Okay.
Yeah, tier 6 was a summer one.
Yeah. I spent
Which probably means the way they've been doing things, it'll show up in Mud's Market.
Yeah, either that or
either
Phoenix.
the
Yeah.
Phoenix box. Yeah.
One of the two.
I noticed the ships have been lately more showing up in Mud's Market than the Phoenix boxes, so that's kind of why I'm leaning. Because the Fikiri ships showed up in Mud's Market and they were event ships.
Yeah.
I think the tier 6 ships are going to show up in Mud's Market, because I think they've only pushed the tier 5 ships into the Phoenix box.
Nope. Tier 6s are there's some tier 6s in the Phoenix boxes.
Right, but I don't think they're from events that I know of.
Some of them are.
They're all
Okay.
event ships.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
All
it's
the
probably going
Phoenix-
to be from now on. What they're going to do is the ships will go on Mud's Market, and the smaller things like these
Which
new drones will go on Phoenix.
Yeah. Which isn't bad because Mud's Market makes an account unlock, whereas the Phoenix box, you have to keep getting up to tokens. So,
You keep playing the lottery. Yep.
Yeah. Although it would be a better dilithium sink if they at least alternated.
It's hard to argue that one, but yeah.
Well, I only say that because it means it's a dilithium sink, which helped bring down the dilithium exchange market, because it was pushing maximum before they did that.
Mm-hmm.
And 2, it means that because the exchange rate goes down, more people are gonna
let's push it back up again. It's 376 on the exchange right now.
right, because we're in promo box season.
Yeah.
But like, more people are seeing the exchange as a way to save Zen and go after stuff they want now that the market's come back down. So if they alternate between something more expensive than the Zen store on Mud's Market and something you can get from Phoenix box, it'll help keep the average over, say, a 6-month period more manageable.
That is one tiny org drone running around.
Yep.
Oh, you ought to see my tiny character.
I'm watching Musin running around in front of me.
Musin, did we decide whether or not I was smaller than you for my Trelk character?
Yeah, but you can still change it. I can't do anything to mine anymore.
Because you
I
Taylor
could have
hacked.
made mine smaller.
You Taylor hacked, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
No.
I don't want to get my fuzzy head and like bigger stature back.
Well, I made mine as small as I could right off the bat. What instance are you guys on? 29.
29, but if it's full, let me know. My email has been flashing for like the last 4 days.
It is full. Sometimes you have to open it a few times and switch
So,
around
what'd you
the
send me?
tabs.
Really? I mean, I appreciate it, so don't get me wrong. You didn't have to.
Oh,
It is full. I'm gonna go to 33.
We can invite you.
We can team invite you. It's not biggie.
Oh, Well, I'm already moving maps now.
We can still team invite you. You can move maps again.
I do appreciate it, Soft. You didn't have to.
How do you save for keys?
How can you save these?
I'm saving for keys, yeah.
Yeah.
He's saving to buy Zen for keys. I'm assuming you're going to buy Zen for when they do the next keyring bundle.
I'll buy Zen anytime, but what I'm saving keys for right now is I have like about 1,300 Infinity boxes in my account bank.
He's going to have an opening.
I
box
want to
day.
have a mass opening on stream at some point.
You know what? Well, this kind of shoots myself in the foot about this, but I'm going to help you out.
You don't have to, but I appreciate it.
I would, but I don't have a key to my name at the moment.
Oh, that's fair. It's something I'm working towards, but like, I mean, if people want to help, I'll take it. That's pretty much all it is.
All right. Well, you'll have to come to instance 33.
Or
Hey, I'm going to log off, everyone. Have a great evening. I'll
same
talk
to
to you
you,
later.
Mom. Thank you for joining us.
Okay. Hey, thanks for having me here. It was great to be on someone else's show.
Or you can come to instance 29.
Talk to you later.
All right.
Well, I could, but I'm actively purchasing keys at the moment.
All right.
Well,
So there's that.
I'll jump over here in a second. I'm going to play Space Barbie here for a minute.
Since you got new clothes.
Yeah. Oh, we're going to be lagging again for the... Okay, here we go. I'm going to assume it's under loot. Oh my god. Okay.
I'm not allowed to.
Question is, what is it under? That's the question.
Loose outfit top. Oh, not the Terran one. Yeah, it's gonna be loose outfit top, if I recall. I have to go change characters to see that. My Andorian runs that outfit. Yes, it is near the physical costumes.
Is there anything specific you're looking towards getting from a box?
No. I just want to try and mass open like 1,300 boxes on stream. Because I just think that would be fucking awesome.
You want to open how many?
1,300. I have 1,300 Infinity boxes in my
Is it the one above
bank.
the Vice Admiral coat?
Sorry?
Is it the one above the Vice Admiral coat thing?
Oh, the veteran?
Wait, that says veteran? Yeah, your pictures. Also, it's not really showing.
Okay, hang on. Let's go back out of this. Maybe I didn't open the damn box. Pretty sure I did, but maybe I just didn't do it. That's the problem.
You know, for that many keys, that's a rather small financial donation goal.
Well, it is, but I mean, small steps, right?
Fair enough, fair enough.
It actually helps to find the costume if you actually open the costume box. This we've learned today.
So you just want to open a bunch?
Yeah. I mean, put it this way. Opening that many boxes is definitely going to test the...
Yeah. Oh, it'll test things.
Yeah.
Holy cow, it tests things.
Well, it'll test definitely how lucky I am or not lucky I am. Which
Well, really,
may not be
it'll-
something I want to put on stream, but what the hell, who cares?
It'll test how much RNGesus loves you. Because in things like of this endeavor, these things, RNGesus is either your friend or not.
Yeah. Could open it. Let's say, just try jacket tight just to see if it's in there or not.
All right. Well, I've got 6 keys for you.
All right. Give me a second here.
I know it's not much,
Oh, it's under DSC. Okay. I see it now.
but in exchange, at some point in the future, I will need help power leveling some characters.
I could possibly try that. Yeah, I can do that for you.
Basically, I need a person or two who can jump into patrols with me and who can slaughter anything on the field. Because basically, when I'm power leveling, I don't have the people going with me match my level, so that any loot is of a higher caliber, and so that, they're not limited in what they're facing as much.
Let's go cancel.
And as long as people can raffle pwn everything, I don't care.
I still loaded the names. Okay, fine. Okay.
That's a lot of very similar outfits.
Yeah, I just copied the same.
What kind of outfits does this guy have?
Oh yeah, for a texture, turn off that chest piece for
In the
now.
Homeland suit.
Apparently wearing the Enterprise. Okay.
Oh, people have left Instance 29. I'm on my way.
Actually, that kind of works out for.
You know what? I really should keep one of these for me. They're not cheap at the moment. So. I've got 5 for you.
Man's just a little bit shinier. Okay.
Who's Andromeda?
That is Darkthorn.
DT, I'm standing right in front of you. You might want to look down. That's one thing I wish the game did was, turn your head for the direction you're looking.
Yeah, I could see how that would be difficult to code.
Sure,
Jack
but
Wonder is
it
currently playing the game. What are you playing on PC or console?
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
I don't have a problem they're playing on console. I'm just curious.
I've watched some console players do this, and honestly, if we could have access to that interface for a controller, I'd be okay with that.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's more streamlined. You know what I mean? Like, they can push in on a thumbstick, use a wheel to select an ability, and let go.
True.
Like, they can...
But you
Consoles...
you can configure PC to fly with a joystick also.
Yes, but you can't configure PC to activate abilities on your tray like console can.
That part I have to research more, but
You can't configure PC to interact with the majority of the game like console can.
no. Well, they kind of redid the game for console too. So.
Right, and I honestly think that was a little bit of a mistake on their part. Like, I think they'd be doing so much better if they ported it over as accurately as possible with synchronize release dates for everything, and let it be cross-platform. Things would be a lot better for the community if it were cross-platform.
Yeah, I've seen games like Rocket League do that, and there is kind of issues sometimes with doing that.
Especially with the amount of controls you get in PC.
Yeah.
No way console can keep up with that many buttons.
It depends on how they do it, but yeah.
Yeah. I'm just saying, as far as the well-being of the interactive community, yeah, there's going to be some differences, but I really think they should have at least attempted to make some manner of cross-platform.
But how though? The keybinds will never be like on PC, so they can never be in the BTS leagues with PC players.
Well, they'll never have nearly as many keybinds for sure.
Right.
No, I mean the way we can custom set our keybinds and, you know, put them all on a spacebar.
There are controllers that have plugged in keyboards to them.
Yeah, you can't plug in keyboard to a console, yeah.
Like, there's options.
Yeah, but how are you going to change the...
But Musin, ignore the high-end DPS, we have to be better than everybody subset of the game. That might take up, what, 80% of STO's populace?
Then you get PvE content, which will be dominated by PC players, and PvP content,
hold on,
which will be dominated by console players.
Here's the thing: the PvE content can be the one area where, if you go into a PvP area that's not a private PvP match, it puts you into an instance that's either all PC or all console.
Wouldn't that though negate the whole purpose of doing the cross-platform though?
Yeah, it will.
It would mitigate the discrepancies in control factor, but still allow people to do private PvP matches no matter where they're plugged into.
I'll tell you right now, if I'm going to PvP, I want a controller over a keyboard in that case.
Yeah.
Because I'll have far better control over what my ship does with the thumbsticks than I do with keyboard and mouse. That said, if I really want to do something against larger groups of enemies, I prefer keyboard and mouse because I can multitask better.
True, but like, there's gonna be some loss somewhere. But for the majority of people,
that looks nice. Don't you want it to be like a gold armor though on the chest?
Oh, where is he?
Yeah, I'll change the colors later, but I just wanted to see it on.
Yeah, no, I noted that it looked good in gold. You know, on the Terrans.
I'm kind of surprised that there's only one arm guard though.
Yeah, well, that's because it's the right arm, which is the important arm for most people. You know, you hold your phaser in that arm. When you fight and you protect your face, you use that arm.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
One day I will come to you, and I will ask you for a favor, and you're going to do it.
That little guy saying that, right?
Little guy, sunglasses, Tommy gun. Come on.
I can definitely help you power level. I can't guarantee you it'll be a fast power level, but I can definitely help you out.
Check this shit.
Yeah, you see, here's the thing. That only matters at close quarters combat.
Lol. Yeah, that matters at close quarters combat. It's too bad I can't challenge you to PvP right here, right now.
Dude, we
On
both
ground,
know
like-
you would.
like-
We both know you would beat me. All right.
It's the battle of the
I-
midgets, folks. Battle of the midgets.
Listen,
You've been
I
playing
would
this
just
for
do
years
bio-
longer than I
I
have.
just do bioessence transfer and watch you get knocked on your ass.
Can we charge admission? All I'm asking. Can we charge admission to the midget fight? Come on.
The thing is, it used to be possible to PvP each other. You know, just select PvP.
Yeah,
Can't you still do that on Andoria?
I think only in a certain region.
I haven't been to Andoria in like forever, so I couldn't tell you.
The last time I was there was the anniversary event, and I had to get Omega Particles.
I was
So-
disappointed earlier today. I couldn't even go visit Starbase 24.
Ooh.
You go up to it and it'll ask you to queue for a TFO.
Yeah.
Go for it, but it's not on the TFO list anymore because they took it out. So you can't even go in there just to take a look around.
Yeah, you have to. It has to be part of the. I think there's a story arc that's got part of it in it.
No. It was one of the original TFOs way back when.
Yeah.
Right,
Well-
but I think currently there's a story arc that requires you to do it.
Oh,
No.
they've taken it out. They've taken it right out.
Oh, by the way, I found out something apparently on the Omnis that you're trying to craft.
And
They're not coming up with those special mods right now.
why? Do you know how
I don't
many
know
of those I've crafted?
You know what?
Honestly-
You know what? It's probably because of the arc.
I know I was reading a thread where somebody crafted 110 of them and got nothing.
102. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Oh, that means I have
It's-
to reimburse Wolfcat for her supplies.
It may be glitched.
That doesn't stop the fact that I have
Yep.
to reimburse Wolfcat for her
Salt.
investment.
It's Pie's fault. It's all Pie's fault.
It's all Pie's fault.
Damn it, Pie!
Yeah.
Why are you doing that to us?
Or you blame it on Frost.
Let's blame both.
It's Frost, he's a Ferengi.
Oh, there it
So,
is. It wasn't profitable enough for him.
Duffy, I have another gift for you.
You have another one?
Yes.
Need more? Okay.
Hold on.
I was wrong. It's not 1,300. It's 1,100 Infinity boxes.
Do you need the extra couple hundred? 'Cause
No.
I can give that to
No.
you. I think you should round it down to 1,000. Just make it a nice, clean number.
I might do something like that too. Yeah. Put them on my account banks. I'm not. Canadians Unite! There's like a whole whopping, 3 of us in the Armada? Ooh. Juan Marcus, donation with a 314. By the way, the 14 cents doesn't bother me at all. I'm not Pie.
But I gave you an irrational donation.
That's fine. That's fine.
You know, pi being an irrational number,
It's like
Oh,
like
I see,
we're-
okay, I see it now. Yeah,
just like pi.
I see it now.
Enter
Hello,
authorization
Avery. How's
code.
it going, buddy?
I bow down to Avery. Sorry, I have to. It's in the title.
Game is pretty good. Yeah, game is good. I'm doing all right. Surviving the situation the world is in, but we're surviving.
Yeah.
It's about all we can do
situation the
these
world
days.
All right. So what are we up to?
I don't know. What do you want to do?
Well, I still got 2 endeavors to knock out. So
What 2 endeavors do you got?
destroy Terran ships wherever, and destroy Zenkethi ships in the battle zone.
Hmm.
So
Well, we could always start at the Gonkra and then work our way down.
Yeah.
What is Star Trek about? Star Trek is about a whole whack load of things that.
That's not a short answer.
No, it really isn't.
There is no easy answer for the question you have asked.
I don't
You're
really
dealing
think there's really an answer, like a really good answer to that question. I mean,
How do I put this?
There's about 50 years of series to go watch that would tell you what it's about.
Well, no, I'm trying to boil it down to a nutshell. Hold on.
the nutshell answer is go watch the movies. That's all I can say. That's probably the easiest answer.
The universe of Star Trek is the post-apocalyptic world we wish we lived in. How about that?
Is it really
That's why-
post-apocalyptic though? Because I mean, it's
Yes, because if you look at Star Trek history, it's post-World War III.
I guess.
So, post-apocalyptic.
Wise ass.
It's a humanist utopia.
Yep. Okay. I'll take that answer, Sov.
Come on, you don't make so
The one thing I like
complicated.
about Star Trek is the wide variety of things it touches on. That's
Yeah.
Come on, you darn exocomp. Attack him.
Alright.
Kill all biologicals. Come on, do
Are
it.
you trying to get him to attack me?
yeah. Each series is different. Absolutely. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I'm gonna
Really?
I'm gonna summon a dino and dance at you, Muse, and deal with it.
A utopia where that is true. That is absolutely true. You know, I've been watching Deep Space Nine again, and I did notice one trend throughout the entire series. Throughout the series, both Dax and Kira's uniforms got tighter and tighter.
Like that's a bad thing.
I mean, they look good, don't get me wrong. It's just like, I never
just
noticed
like-
it watching it before, and it's like,
He's
wow,
just
they
calling out
snuck
the
that in
facts.
there.
Well,
and then you get to 7 and 9 and Voyager, and it's like,
Well,
Meh.
7 and 9, they just kind of threw out the rule book, really.
yeah,
right.
I really did.
We need more people to watch. Hey, you, wear this. That's pretty much it.
Oh yeah, there was contention on set because of the 7 of 9 character.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's there's a whole whackload of aliens in Star Trek. Space exploration. All sorts in this. And so, thank you for the follow. I do appreciate it. I am 4 minutes behind, but I do appreciate that. 7 of 9 is a character from Star Trek Voyager. Yeah.
Enter authorization code.
Avery, thank you for the follow. Very much appreciated. All right, so let's go to Gonkra, I guess, for your endeavor.
That's where we're going? Okay.
Well, you might as well get your Zenkathium. You can swing around the Terran battle zone afterwards to get your Terran ships.
Yep. Yeah, I only need 5 Terran ships, so...
Only issue I'm going to have is I can't transwarp there from this character, but...
Oh, then do you want to just fly there and go to the battlefield?
And you get to the Farah.
The
I can
Terran
do Defera,
battlefield
yeah.
first?
I can do Defera, yeah.
I mean, we
No.
can go to the Terran battlefield first. It don't matter either way.
Oh, I should be able to transwarp to Gonkra. That's a universal unlock, isn't it?
Nah.
If you have the Lucari rep, you should be able to. It's
I
like
thought that was a
first level.
65 unlock or something. Or am I thinking something else?
I'm there.
I hear a Jack Wonder.
You do?
I do.
Wonderful.
A little garbled and a little quiet, but I can fix the quiet, at least on my end.
Yeah, the boobs did get bigger in all the Star Trek series, really.
Yep, padded bras for the win.
The seasons don't have different names. The series do, Avery.
Yeah. Although, if you could argue that they are all one series, I suppose, because it does.
The
Although-
ongoing missions of the.
Yeah, it is an ongoing.
Except Discovery, I do believe, is the post First Contact movie timeline. Because there are fan theories that say, after the First Contact movie, there were Borg, some of which that crashed in the Antarctic, that make an appearance in Enterprise. So Discovery is from that extended timeline.
Yeah, they're on the main timeline, right?
No, because this is, well, kind of the main timeline, but it's after the First Contact movie, because the Borg were
I'm going to throw a different theory. This is every series since the original series has been an alternate timeline. Think about the movies that changed the appearance of Klingons. Nobody noticed, but then it got retconned to where it did change.
Yeah, but
Okay, but there's time.
You have Kang, Kor, and Koloth who actually physically did, but the point is, as far as that goes, you had Kang, Kor, and Koloth who appeared in DS9, and they did not look like the old Klingons, which were established. They looked like new Klingons.
I know it.
Alternate timeline.
Except that Discovery is the only series that hasn't necessarily been retconned into
And-
the whole.
just so that I can transwarp to Gonker, by the way. And
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, that's me.
I see you. I don't see Vaughn though.
Oh, that's a loaded question, Avery.
Like my boomerang?
If you were to watch one series to understand it, I would recommend The Next Generation to start off with.
Yeah, that's fair. I'll
It's
get
an
behind
easier
that.
one to sit through and kind of go along with it.
Deep Space Nine.
Deep Space Nine takes a little bit more.
Well,
Deep Space Nine, he kind of got.
Oh, Jack Wonder's in the room. Okay.
with
You
the
don't get
next gen,
You
the
got
problem
to
is
kind
that-
of make it through to
Yeah.
the third season to
Yeah.
get through points, and you have to watch some of the early stuff because it all builds on each other.
Well, you kind of have to understand the religious speak that they go through in the first two seasons, at least.
Yeah.
Right. And that all comes back every time. So yeah, it's-
And that's can be very trying at times, also.
Other thing with DS9 is that they don't have as many options for the exploration aspect of Star Trek.
Well, no, because they're in one spot.
Right. So, which is why. I
So they
agree
do
with you
the
on
exploration a little bit differently, where they got all the aliens coming to the one spot.
That's an exploration. That's a reaction.
Well, no, but it's kind of
actually some of the cast members put it in a different way. The exploration was more of themselves than it was of the galaxy. It's character exploration rather than.
Right, but that's not core Star Trek. Most of the other series focuses on exploration of the external.
oh,
and
you
we
can never be
learn-
too far behind in Star Trek, dude. You can pick it up anytime.
And we learn ourselves through exploring the things around us.
Oh, we're gonna team up.
So Data's quest to become human was not a character exploration.
I'm just waiting
Oh, it
for
was.
Vaughn to show up here before I start teaming.
Oh, I've been in here doing my thing. I'm almost done.
Okay, we'll just sit here then.
Data's thing was character exploration, but where DS9 was in many facets character exploration, TNG had their character exploration
God.
mostly on Data and in a few other secondary spots. You know, they still dealt with let's explore the things around us.
Actually, TNG was more episodic, so you could watch stuff out of order and you don't miss much. As was the original series, as was Voyager.
Well, Voyager did have a series timeline. It just you could pick it up anytime you want, really. And
right, because it was more episodic.
Yeah.
After season 3 wasn't in DS9 where they introduced Dominion, you kind of had to watch everything.
I mean,
in order.
The overall storyline for the series was they're lost in space.
Yeah. Lost in space.
Which is also another great show.
And since the ship never really suffered any permanent damage.
Yay, plot armor.
Literally. That's why Ron Moore, who was one of the people they originally brought over to write for, quit.
The Next Generation has 7 seasons. Actually, they all have 7 seasons except for the original.
Except for the original series and right now Discovery both.
Well, yeah, they're new.
And Enterprise.
Enterprise was canceled after the 4th series. That's right.
Yep.
But we always tend to ignore Enterprise because it's kind of like the redheaded stepchild that everyone wants to ignore.
Well, here's
the hate has gone to such a degree that people are trying. Oh, we'll accept Enterprise now.
Well, the thing is with Enterprise is it was canceled so late in the season that they had to rush to wrap it up.
Yeah, and the other problem is that
terribly.
They canceled it when it was just starting to get good.
Yeah, because they brought, and that's because the showrunners for the last season were the ones who were doing DS9.
Yeah.
That's 4th season was Benicato and some of the showrunners from DS9.
Yeah, because they even had Braga on there, didn't they?
Yeah.
I'm personally a fan of Enterprise, and that's because they delved into the how we got where we are in.
Yeah, I did like that part.
Except they retconned things severely. Ron once had cloaking technology back then. They did not.
Yeah, that's true.
Everybody had phasers, except the original series. They fought it with lasers and nuclear weapons.
Okay, but
the ship is literally just the Akira model. The Akira model with some TOS styling.
That's upside down. And yeah.
Okay, but they covered the development of the transporters and the force fields.
Yes, but the canon that they had before was the Tellarites invented the transporters, not humans.
That doesn't preclude that the humans were working on themselves or trying to perfect it.
They actually said that. They actually said in that episode that the guy was there that he was the one who invented the transporter.
Had they contacted the Tellarites at that point?
There was no formal treaty with the Tellarites at that point, so nope.
Okay, so what you're saying is that we could have invented it too, but the Tellarites did it better, and once we had said treaty, we used theirs.
No. Then explain also the phasers and photon torpedoes, which made the weapon technology in Trek pretty much, which has made technology in Trek stagnant for 2 centuries.
That's a matter of power output.
Well, there's a lot of that though too. That if they could go back through time, I'm sure they could probably do the original series differently, right?
Right.
Clue that in.
Exactly, and we will see that because there is a Pike series coming out.
Yeah, see, I'm okay with an ongoing, evolving Trek. I get it.
Yeah, I get it too. I get it too. But Enterprise's problem is they retconned pretty much everything because Rick Berman wanted his own imprint on the franchise, and was the way he wanted to go about it.
Yeah. He did try and get away from Roddenberry's.
Yep.
Yeah. And unfortunately, this puts Trekkies at a crossroads because you have the. I mean, everybody wants to stay true to what Trek is and has been.
But Trek is also a mirror to society, and society's
always changing.
Yeah.
Right. And that's why.
A phaser is a weapon in Star Trek.
Yeah.
Basically, how it sums that up.
It's basically Star Trek's version of a ray gun.
Yeah.
If you play Star Wars, it's a version of a blaster.
Blasters move entirely too slow because they're plasma based.
Phasers move entirely too slow too when you think about it, but
no, they're a constant.
The term phaser is like phased energy, so it's a phased energy blaster.
Yeah. It's like a laser pointer with punch.
Except it doesn't move at the speed of light because people have dodged them.
You've never seen Star Wars, Avery? Seriously?
What?
Oh.
Dude.
Although, okay, I will say, if you start on Star Wars, skip Episode 1, Phantom Menace, and just go listen to Weird Al's Saga Begins. It will explain everything for that movie in 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
It will save you 3 hours of your life.
Episode 2 and 3, you can probably skip those two.
No. Hold
2
on.
and 3 weren't that bad.
2 and 3 aren't that bad, but come on.
Skip 2. Watch the Clone Wars series.
Oh, the best part about 2 was really the Genosha battle, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Right, but the Clone Wars series does the Clone Wars so much more justice than, yeah. And then watch Clone of the Sith on like an extra 25% speed, or Revenge of the Sith.
But the problem is if you cut out some of the stuff, you end up in this. You might as well cut out all 3 because you might as well just start the way Lucas produced them, which is New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi.
You fell asleep through Force Awakens? I can't blame you that one, then, dude. That one. The new trilogy, in my opinion, is just really poorly written.
Yeah.
And to the point where they didn't really write it, they just kind of took the old ones and went, okay, let's do it this way.
Alright, it is very badly written, but for something that's so badly written,
for the most part, it's not even like wrote anything. It's like, let's take A New Hope and then let's just twist it a little bit.
Yeah.
Which isn't really writing; it's copying.
You want badly written? I hate sand. It gets everywhere.
Yeah, that's fair.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're kind of holding a George Lucas here as like William Shakespeare, and let's be honest, he wasn't.
No.
Yeah. Well, the only reason, like, I don't say ignore the whole prequels. Yes, listen to Weird Al for the first movie. Substitute the Clone Wars series.
The reason I say that is it saves him from Jar Jar Binks.
Yeah. Yes, let's point out Jar Jar Binks.
Although I will say, Weird Al did an awesome song with that song.
Oh, he did great. He always does great. I never find fault with his music. But
I mean, to sum up that movie in 5 minutes is just, in my opinion, just
yeah. Very few people could.
That's an accolade.
But allow me also to point out something about about that whole prequel trilogy.
Mm-hmm.
You have a 9-year-old stalking. Don't know how much older Padme was supposed to be in that first movie. And what happens? She marries him.
Yeah, she was supposed to be 14. He was 9. That's basically what I think it was.
That's half a decade.
Yeah. As it gets older, it doesn't matter. But the fact is that they did that way too quickly.
Yeah.
Okay. No. Here's the thing. You got a childish crush, which Padme brushes off as such, and then down the road, it evolves into something stronger.
Fast and Furious? You know, Fast and Furious wasn't that bad at the beginning.
Once the ages don't matter.
But he's about 18 when he marries a 24-year-old, basically.
Yeah.
Do you know how common that is?
Oh, it is common. It is common in real life. Yep.
It is common, but usually not. But usually not where the 18-year-old is the one who has stalked the 23-year-old for about a decade.
Not stalked, had a crush on. The fact that they were in the same circles is beyond either of their capability.
Also a little convenient. But yeah.
A little plot convenient there.
Okay,
Oh,
it's convenient, but it's not like he's actively taking his free time to go hunt her down. Which is
Okay, Avery,
stalking.
I gotta ask you about Fast and Furious.
He volunteered to be the one to protect her, to be close to her. That
I gotta ask Avery a question here. For when you stopped at
Okay, that's
Fast and
crush.
Furious 5, was it the safe scene that made you stop? Because that was what did it for me for Fast and Furious. When I saw the scene where they dragged the safe halfway through Paris, I just like, yeah, no, I couldn't do it anymore.
real.
Whatever. Same thing in my opinion.
Alright, I've killed
Paul
3
Walker,
times
yeah,
many guys.
okay. I will say Paul Walker was pretty good in those movies. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was that safe through Rio scene that just.
Well, wasn't he in Fast and Furious 6?
He was up until the beginning of 7, I think it was.
Right.
'Cause they were filming one of them when he died. And then his brother
Yeah,
took over.
They were filming 7.
Right.
7, yeah, okay.
So, if that was the reason, I would have at least said, watch until 6. Because if his death is the reason you stopped watching it, you at least owe it to him to finish out what he did legitimately. If that's your reason.
You can even watch up to the latest one because they're not too terrible. I did watch whatever the one with Charlize or whatever when she first came in. It wasn't terrible for an action film, but it is just basically an action film at this point. Very bad.
I mean, they quickly slid back into
It's
80s action movie.
hero movie.
Yeah, it's yeah. Ever since
An
The Rock
80s
came in
action
there, it was
movie.
basically an action hero movie. Yeah.
Right. Classic 80s
No.
action movie.
The
Hobbs and Shaw, I
latest
haven't seen. I haven't seen Hobbs and Shaw yet,
Oh.
The
I kind of
latest
want to see
one,
that.
but I'm pretty
It's
sure
a
it's gonna be the same
superhero.
thing, or it's just basically your standard action movie.
It's a Marvel movie, the newest one.
Oh.
Hobbs and Shaw?
No, I don't know. The latest one that's in theaters right now or something.
Oh, the 8, yeah, or 9, or one with John Cena. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, what makes you say it's a Marvel movie? Because...
Superpowers.
Oh, no, but that doesn't scream Marvel.
Well,
DC
it
has done
wasn't
it.
any superpowers. It was just
There's been a handful of Marvel movies. And a handful of superpower movies.
Superhuman abilities. Yeah.
Okay, so it's a superhuman movie. Don't want
no,
that
it's ridiculous, is what it is. But yeah, it's
Right, but that's taking it into ridiculous territory. Marvel started there and just stayed consistent within their own universe.
I'm assuming you're not in Gonker anymore.
No, I'm here. I'm just out of combat.
Oh.
Because I've killed 4 times as many people as I needed to.
Yeah, I was just been going in here like, just shooting the hell out of everything that moves while we were talking.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you gotta entertain the viewers, right?
That's right.
So, and I only need 5 Terran ships, so...
How many more do you need for Zenkathi, or have you done?
Like I said, I've killed 4 times as many as I needed to.
Alright.
That's why I parked out here where it was safe. Alright.
So, have you seen Hobbs and Shaw at all? Would you recommend it to anybody?
The Dranzuli are coming for you, Zenkathi.
No. I always watch
Enjoyed it?
those
Okay.
movies, A, because I like your classic action flick, and B, because as a DM, you know, for role-playing stuff, I like the inspiration I can draw off of. You know?
I do like the Strathen as an actor. Yeah, I was more worried going into that one as I'm not too sold on Dwayne Johnson as an actor. I'm just not. There's a lot of his stuff where he's playing The Rock again, where it's like the same character he's always played for the last like 30 years.
But here's the thing. That's worked for a lot of actors.
DM for role-playing stuff. DM is Dungeon Master, short for Dungeon Master.
Or GM if you're working on another role-playing system. I.e., from a tabletop standpoint, my players are the players. I'm the computer in the environment. Oh, it's all in person with pen and paper and stuff. Or over webcam with digital files, but you get the idea.
Yeah.
God, I miss being able to do that.
I'm a DM.
What edition?
Second, 3.5.
Oh, 3.5, eh?
Yeah, but
That's my jam.
yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah, I did dabble in a little bit of
so
4.0, but after that, I just kind of stopped it.
No, but 4.0
Yes.
no, I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not playing Magic the Gathering while trying to roleplay.
Yeah, it was a little different, for sure.
I apologize for the caps. That's Starship control malfunction.
Yeah. I don't have my bot turned on, so you don't have to worry about it yet.
Well, I was apologizing to your chat for the yes.
Okay, fair enough.
Although, to be fair, that's the level of enthusiasm. So, maybe I don't apologize. So there.
Like, I got kind of annoyed with my cloud bot because it would keep... I had a timer on it so it would repost my rules every once in a while. But it would repost it like every 20 seconds as opposed to 20 minutes.
Did you have it set to number of chats?
I might have. It was just easier for me to turn it off for a while until I figured it out. But...
Yeah, because that's what you should look at. I haven't even set mine up, but that's what I've seen in
also,
other
this is probably the
channels.
most viewers I've had in like 2 months, so I might turn it back on after this, but
Yeah.
right now, or for then, it was like, I don't have enough viewers for a bot really, so I don't need it. Now I probably will, but I mean...
It might be better for you to put a rules section.
There is a rules panel. There is a panel down there somewhere.
So what you're saying is you know the rules, and so do I.
Sure.
We're no strangers to love. Sorry. He started it. He started it. But no, I do not see any rules down here.
No, not there. It should be down there.
They might be, but they're not blatantly obvious. Like, I'm scrolling down, looking at it. You've got now live.
Generally, the rule is don't be a jackass. My rule, general rule.
Oh, I guess I better leave then.
No.
BT, I've known you long enough, dude. There's nothing you could do that ever annoy me, dude.
Don't challenge him.
That probably would be a challenge to him, actually.
He could sing, you know, Rick Astley.
Never gonna give you up.
Yeah.
Never gonna let you down.
Even annoying quick.
Even Sava's doing it. Even Sava's in on it. She gets it. I think
Well, the thing about her typing that in chat is my camera is currently blocking the in-game chat, so no one can actually read what she's saying.
But I can read what she's saying.
That's true.
That's not Sav. Yeah, I had a little crash here. Exactly that weird little relationship.
So, okay. What are we up to?
I'm still murdering Zenketh because I'm here.
All right.
But if you're done with this zone, I can move anytime.
Like, I've destroyed 5 Terran ships.
How many? Oh, those are swarmers. Okay.
So,
how are you gonna do that, man?
If you want
5 of them.
I know it's so many, right? and they're
We're
so
done?
hard to kill.
Are you kidding
So,
me?
like, if you want to throw a team together and we do Counterpoint or something
Sure.
that's active and engaging for your stream,
Sure, we can do that.
I'm game. I'm not even worried about the Universal because the amount of points it puts towards your perks are
Dude, it's only
silly.
you only need 6 systems.
And it's easy. The other point is, as far as it goes, points are points, man.
okay. But here's the thing:
Okay, what did I do to make you laugh there, Sav? I'm now curious.
unless
Oh my god,
He-
Neutrino, that name, that Borg name. Oh my god. You have enough numbers in your name.
Avery, that's a loaded question.
Oh, what did is the MMO worth getting into? It kind of depends on what you're into, really.
Yeah, like
I find
if
it
you're-
really fun. Especially if you find the right group to play with. It's really a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It's like any other MMO. If you find the right group of people to hang out with, you're gonna have a blast, dude.
Hmm.
And loaded questions are fine. I don't mind. Although I will put a disclaimer: some loaded questions I may not want to answer.
That's fine. But to be fair, if somebody other than you is calling it a loaded question, it's
Okay,
usually just a
well-
complicated one.
You do have that one question of how many licks does it take?
To get the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop.
746.
A 1, a 2, a 3.
Loaded with butter, cheese, and
That was
that
too,
that is a tasty baked potato right there. Yeah.
All right, now if that's in between like bread that's been done grilled cheese fashion,
No, loaded with butter,
I'm all on
cheese,
board.
and bacon. That's a baked potato right there.
Is the question really a baked potato?
I don't know.
I'm a baked potato.
But when I see Sav's question in the Twitch chat, that's my first thought is baked potato.
Loaded, well, she did say loaded, yeah, not filled with. Okay.
All right, so who's up for counterpoint? Give me an X.
Bacon.
Do you need
Give me a
an X?
minute.
1
Give
minute.
me a
Okay.
minute. I'm the Taylor, but I'll join with you guys.
8 seconds, 57 seconds, 56 seconds, 55 seconds, 54 seconds, 53 seconds, 52 seconds. All right, I'll stop.
Okay, it's time to invite everyone except for the Duffy. Okay, the guy who needs it. All right.
Yeah, invite everybody but the guy who needs it. I do have to stretch. I've been sitting here for a long time. Give me like maybe 60 seconds. I'll be right back.
There's only 4 of us in this private.
For all fed, we don't need private.
No, but there's 4 of us in this private. So if we just invite one more, okay.
Let's
That's
let's leave the private because I don't want to inadvertently drag Sav into it.
Oh.
Because technically Sav was still in the in there.
Yeah.
Someone sounds like Stephen Hawking. I think that's Musin, but it's all right.
I do not know
Hi.
what it is that you are saying.
I am saying there is a million particles in the universe that we can observe. Your mama took the ugly ones and put them into one nurse.
Right then.
Tell your wifey she can get with me, and then we can go boom chicka, boom chicka, boom chicka pow.
Hang out. Yeah. I'm not sure if that might be Discord itself or not, but Discord's
No,
kind of weird.
my-
Wait. Although we did discover the other day when I was trying to help Wolfie with her mic that after the update, Discord has reset everybody's noise gate, it seems. Or some people's.
Oh, yeah. All right, did I miss anything other than noise gate talk?
Not really.
Okay.
You missed the boom chicka pow.
There's a few more syllables to that.
There is, but, you know.
But I don't want to do it.
Well, then don't do it at all.
Well, where's the fun in that?
Exactly.
Look, either go big or go home, buddy.
Boom, 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 boom.
Who else is up for counterpoint? We got 3. We can pug the rest if we have to.
We have
Yeah.
to. We'll stick together as a group and murder everything because that's what we do.
Yeah, I think the two you can ruffle pone anything we fight against.
Yeah, this tune is kind of still squishy.
During last upgrade weekend, I got everything on my guy for this Romulan up to epic.
All right, it might be squishy, but what's the output?
My damage output? Oh god, I have
Yeah.
no idea. I haven't parsed it yet.
I haven't parsed this ship either, to be honest, but
Yeah, but you might not be able to take a hit, but can you like melt things?
yes.
Sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, that's all that matters, right?
Exactly.
In counterpoint, the frigates die quickly. The cruisers take a little bit of time.
Holy
Okay.
shit, are you seeing this?
Seeing what?
Seeing what?
What my ship is doing.
No, you can't see what your ship's doing. I'm
Your
nowhere near
ship is rocking. I'm not gonna knock, dude. What the hell?
Well, that's because you set it to follow me, didn't you?
Yeah, but the way I was rocking, that was like epic.
What,
Yeah,
what you
because-
do on your ship is your business. I don't want to know.
Stop following me. He's
Use the
chasing
phone from
me.
2015. Do what?
Like my purple,
I'd like it a lot more if it wasn't chasing me. Stop it, Musin.
I'm not doing anything.
Lies.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and queue us now. This conversation's just getting weird.
It really is. I don't want to know what they're doing on their ship, man.
No. After the rocking thing, no, I don't want to know. I'm just gonna go ahead and queue us, and hopefully we find a pug soon. All right. Time machine, classic phone. Oh yeah. Did you just put a picture of the TARDIS in my Twitch chat? I'm not complaining. The TARDIS is actually pretty cool.
No, it's not the TARDIS.
Okay.
It's
It's more like Bill and Ted's phone booth.
Saint Cecil pre-TARDIS.
Oh, I guess it's still kind of a phone booth, yeah. Although the TARDIS is technically a police box, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Same concept, I guess.
Well, I've had a long day.
You've had a long day?
Yeah. I just tried to use the mouse from this computer to scroll over to the other screen that's plugged into a completely different PC and do things.
Yeah, it doesn't really work that way, no.
There are computers that let you do that. Or
Well, you can do it
mice
with a
and
switcher,
keyboard.
yeah. If you have a switcher, you can switch your
Yeah,
mouse
there's
back
a-
and forth between the two.
Or
There-
there's other points where you can log it, remote access to one computer, and your mouse works that way. But
Yeah.
No, there's a specific mouse and keyboard on the market where you hit a button on the mouse and it lets you change over to the other computer.
You'd have to have some sort of transmitter plugged into the other computer, wouldn't you?
It's Bluetooth connected.
Hmm.
So as long as it's Bluetooth connected to one and at
Oh.
least USB plugged into the other, you're good.
Apparently, when you laugh, you sound like Grand Negazek.
Who said that?
Sov.
Sav.
Which Duffy?
Well, she put double F, so I'm assuming it's you.
Well, I can smell profit in the wind.
It's actually not bad. That's actually pretty close.
Alright, decent work. Hey, don't open a trade window and not give me anything. That's just mean.
It amuses Sov. Okay, I'm not going there, Sov.
I'm here for your entertainment.
I'm here for your Latinum. Deal with it.
I didn't say the
Discord got
entertainment
lower?
was free.
Shouldn't have gotten lower. I haven't changed any of the dials, but
I don't see anything flashing, by the way, for queued.
Yeah.
really? Hang on.
Really.
Do we want to get one more person and do a private?
That would be easier.
What the hell? Counterpoint.
And Slav said she's amused, not aroused.
You. How about now?
Who mentioned aroused?
Are you getting anything for queued now, or
Nope.
No.
Well,
what the hell?
you're not in the private with us. Like,
No, I left the private.
yeah, the rest of us are in there.
Oh, I left the private.
All right, leave the private, guys.
Okay. Oh,
You made Amuse sound dirty, Deaf Man.
see, that's not fair. We've both been called
How okay, I don't want to know. You guys are all out of the private now?
I'm out.
that. I'm out.
Okay, try this again.
I'm out.
You guys seeing it now?
Nope.
No flashy.
Hell, okay,
So
fine.
somebody else to squad leader, then team leader, and then they can queue it.
You were the next one on the list for me, so I just picked you.
All right. And we're doing counterpoint advanced.
Yeah.
Sure.
Sure, why not?
We can do normal if you want, but I mean, it would just go.
Flashing.
No, I need to level this ship anyway, so
I'm
we
not seeing.
flashing?
I'm not seeing a flash. No.
I got no
okay.
flashy.
All right. I'll set it back to.
Bum bum bum.
Did we break the game? Did we break it?
Quite
Maybe.
possibly.
Break stuff often.
I mean, I could do private, but we would have to get a fifth person.
Yeah, we need a fifth.
Oh. If you'd asked me a week from now, I'd be able to do that. And I know that doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Not everything makes sense.
Things make sense.
Once in
Sometimes.
a while.
Sometimes, once in a while.
Well, I'm getting ready to launch a YouTube channel. And so I've been toying with what best way to launch said channel. And there's so much content out for STO that I want to launch it in a semi-creative, challenging way. You know, give myself a game challenge for each video and pursue it, right?
Right.
And it was brought to my attention the other day that I can't do that challenge on this account.
Offer free cookies. Cookies will always get you people. Yeah.
Yes. That's why I joined the dark side. Cookies, man.
Oh, they only gave you cookies? I got cheesecake.
I didn't want cheesecake.
I have to admit, I would probably do it for cheesecake too.
I mean, come on. Chocolate cheesecake on a chocolate chip cookie crust with strawberry jam topping.
Are you trying to kill me? I'm allergic to chocolate.
I
Oh,
did
dude,
not-
there's a dark side to everything, Avery.
Okay, well, I was also offered peanut butter cookie.
I mean, put it this way. Even the moon has a dark side, okay?
Not true.
Pink Floyd did an album about
The
it.
moon does have a dark side.
Not true.
Yes.
Yes,
No.
it is.
Due to the rotation of the moon, no portion of the moon is
the
perpetually
side
dark.
that is not being shown by the sun, or getting light from the sun, is the dark side.
No, the side not being reflected to us is perceived as the dark side.
Oh, it's still a dark side.
While it's in the new moon phase, the dark side we perceive is getting sunlight.
Yeah. What about the other side?
But there's no the dark side.
There
There's
is.
always
You
a
cannot have
dark
light without
side.
dark.
There's always a dark side, but there's no the dark side. One is constant, one is conditional. Pick one.
Hey, DT, can you give me team leader for a second?
I think I did.
Okay. Well,
I
then-
did.
And I'm out of the team.
I hit the wrong person. Crap. Err.
See? Look, as an aspiring science fiction writer, I have to tackle these issues, okay? All right, I have to tackle these issues.
I'm sorry, but Bob Ross has taught me you cannot have light without dark.
I'm not disagreeing
If
that.
there is a light side, there has to be a dark side.
Sure, but that dark side does not
This
have
is
to
why
be.
evil is good.
Exactly. I'm
That
gonna try
dark
this again.
side does not have to be constant. Is all I'm saying. Yes.
After all,
Bob Ross, Steve Irwin, Mr. Rogers.
Exactly,
so you
Sav.
gotta be you
Even
gotta
the
be worried.
Schwartz has a light side and a dark side. Absolutely.
Right.
Okay.
Exactly.
But evil will always triumph. Because
You guys
good
getting a
is
wee woo?
dumb. I got
Yes.
the wee woo, and it's the right color.
Good.
Evil is always
Move this
triumph.
conversation
because
away from this conversation and go do stuff.
Good is dumb.
There is nothing you can say that it will make me continue this conversation.
Okay, the green light is supposed to stop flashing when we get the wee woo, right?
Yeah.
I bet you for a donation of $50 he'd continue this conversation.
Well, if you want to do $50, sure, we can continue this conversation if you want.
$50.
See? Told you. Everybody has their price. Thus the dark side wins.
Actually, the word you're supposed to say is "the show must go on." That way, I can go, "Damn you!"
Yeah.
That would not be profitable.
No, there is a dark side to the moon. I don't care what Vaughn says. There is a dark side. You cannot have
There's-
dark without light. You cannot have light without dark.
There's a dark side.
Nope.
There is a dark side of the moon. Pink Floyd did the album.
Yeah, there you go. I like that answer.
You do realize I'm disagreeing on semantics, not principle, right?
Yeah, no. Dude, I'll disagree with
No,
about anything you
Principle,
want me
there's
to
an
do.
album called The Dark Side of the Moon. Therefore, there is a
You
dark side
know-
of the moon.
You know, Duffy, you got extra bonus points with me currently.
I've seen Monty Python. I can have an argument with anything.
I'd give you free event cash-ins, but I'm leery because Mom and DT already have a bunch, and I'm not
He's
sure.
afraid he's going to die of alcohol poisoning is really the truth.
I'm not sure I want to be unconscious 4 hours into a 12-hour stream.
I can't help you there, dude. You're on your own on that one.
I know. Which is sad because
So I don't know if I could stream for 12 hours straight. That would, yeah.
oh, dude, my record's 42 hours.
Yeah.
I'm not allowed to do it again.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure getting out of my chair after 42 hours, it would not be good.
No, I took breaks. All right.
Yeah,
Don't
okay.
get me wrong. I took breaks. I let the dog out. Fed the dog. I did the whole streamer long stream break thing, but the breaks were 10 minutes or less every 2 to 3 hours.
I think the only way I could do like that long of a stream is if I started like a new character and like streamed like from 0 to whenever.
Well, as a variety streamer, and because it was to celebrate me getting affiliate, I basically said I'm going to stream whatever my computer will let me stream, or do just chatting, and we're going to have fun with this.
We do a just chatting stream for an affiliate.
Well, I did a mix. I mean, like, but the whole goal was A, let's celebrate getting affiliate. B, where are my limits?
Yeah. And what are you going to talk about? What are you not going to talk about? That's the other question, right?
Well, that's the other question. The main question is, how long can I do
New character
this?
stream? I could do that. I've been debating about trying to do a new character stream for a while, but the problem with a new character stream is you gotta decide what you're gonna do for when. I'm not too sure. Might happen someday. Might happen. I would also have to buy more character slots if I start doing that. Do it tomorrow? See? We'll
Do
see.
it tomorrow.
We'll see how I feel tomorrow. How's that sound? Oh, crap. Okay. Wasn't paying attention.
Let's see, the current
What do we need to kill to get a cookie? A cookie
Yes.
monster, I guess.
The answer is yes.
If you
C is for cookie, good enough for me.
if you kill the cookie monster, you're probably guaranteed a cookie because he won't be eating them all.
You're not wrong.
Exactly.
All right.
I didn't close that one. Okay.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
What?
The difference between another perk level is the frickin' universal.
Dude, the 6 systems is not
The
hard.
universal that you did not want to do.
Well, here's the thing.
Like I said, getting the 6 systems is not hard.
No,
Getting
it's
the
not.
entire tour, that's a different story.
The 6 systems isn't hard. But my brain, once that mission is started, will do as many systems as I possibly can.
Yeah.
You get energy credit for it. It's worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this
You get
character
EC
just
for every system you
can't.
visit, don't you? I think it is.
Yeah, but this character just can't.
Why not? I did it on the Temporal Warship, dude.
This character isn't built for it. I've done the research. It's at 30%
Well, for the full tour, maybe
efficiency.
not. But I mean,
Yeah, but I've got a...
and put it
A
this way.
minor-
Put it this way. If you find a guide for the tour of the galaxy, it's good practice.
I had the guide. I've done it better on other characters, but this character needs the growth. I'd rather run with you guys doing missions to benefit this character than get the extra minuscule 400 points.
Okay, fine.
You know, I mean,
You got 2 days to do it, so you don't even you don't need us for it.
fair enough. But like for tonight, I'm not gonna worry about it. at the
Yeah,
very
that's
least.
fair enough. That's fair enough. I'm just saying,
Like-
the 6 systems, it's not hard.
Well, ironically, the character best outfitted to do said Tour of the Galaxy isn't high enough level to do endeavors. So there's that.
I told you this ship has good firepower for this stuff.
I think I'm slowly getting used to these engines.
Yeah.
I'm really glad that Tech Pattern Omega doesn't activate it.
You spam that one a lot, yeah. I do beta a lot to mine.
Tech Pattern
I'd say
Omega is
bright
pretty much
light.
always on for me.
But I doubt you guys are close enough.
What's that?
I said I would say bright light, but I doubt you guys are
Oh, I
close
saw
enough.
it. I saw it.
I didn't.
Now I'm gonna go bug Tarek Nor and probably get shot by Tarek Nor in a bit. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, you're right, you're right, you're right, you're right. Okay, I'm leaving you.
Alright, good.
I like how I'm shooting through DS9 to get this.
Faith for wrath of me. We got him down to 28. I like this.
Oh, I know what I need to do for Tarek Nor. Okay, grab an assault team.
Oh, I should be doing that, huh?
Alright, Tarek. Alright, let's go, Tarek Nor. So now she's repairing, so it probably won't work. I'll load it anyway, screw it.
She's not even getting through the sentence. I love this.
I can't do it because she's repairing. Damn it. I was gonna call in the swarm. No, I can. No, I can. There you go.
But take too much damage.
Something hit me there.
Keep forgetting I have that device. Ow, 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 ow. You're right. You're right. I don't think the swarm lasted that long. Definitely need a better shield for this ship.
Holy cow.
Like I said, the two-set discovery thing has been really...
That's one part of the discovery set I'm currently missing. You only need,
Holy cow!
you only need 4 pieces for the power mount,
wait.
right?
Doesn't she call in repairs at 25% damage?
Something like that.
and we're doing so much damage.
Oh,
we're
she's
knocking
done.
her down further.
So
It's
how are
a
we
full red
below
bar.
that? I mean,
And we got her down to 23%, which is
Ow, 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 ow. Okay, you're right. You're right, Tarek Nor. Okay. At least she didn't quite take out my shields that time.
face the brass. Oh crap, we're getting hurt.
what are they
Big
doing
rebel.
this with?
Great.
There's gonna be a minute of just battering this shit.
Almost tempted
Face.
to change out Photonic Officer again. %? Oh my. 20%. I have seen screenshots of people getting it down to like 15%. We're almost there,
even
too.
maintain.
Holy smokes.
I've got screenshots of us getting her down to 21%, I think.
She's at 19.
She was at 18 there for a second. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, that's interesting. She takes out my shields, but she does no hull damage to my ship in those blasts.
She doesn't have time.
Well, she, Terek Nor pelts me with their blasts, and they take out my shields, but not my hull, which is interesting.
Right, because the first volley takes out your shields. The second volley doesn't have time to fire because
That's
she's
true,
in
too.
retreat.
Alright, I'm gonna be
That was-
not in the path of the dreadnoughts when they come in. 'Cause that will hurt.
Don't want to target her. Nor.
Oh, with the grav well? Go ahead. Take them all into Terek Nor. It's not our station. We don't care.
And frankly, Scott, I don't give a damn.
Classic line right there, too.
Target's shields have failed.
Watch for.
That line's been repeated in so many movies since then, too.
Yeah. Now, given that line being re-quoted, I'm going to give you another line from the same movie, and I want you to guess that movie. And tell Tony Tim, I do give a damn. No, it's tell Scott I do give a damn. And tell Tony Tim I won't be home for Christmas.
Yeah, I can't name it.
Terek Nor average health 21%.
Alright, here's a quote that you should be able to name it from. I've got to P-A-R-T. Why? Because I've got
Oh, the mask. Yeah.
There you go.
I haven't seen that movie in a while.
Neither have I.
They call me Cuban Pete.
I'm the king of a rumba beat.
Gone with the Wind. Yep, that's right.
I go
So,
chick chicky boom, chick chicky boom. Hey. Yeah, those pajamas were stolen.
someone stole your pajamas?
What is this world coming to when a man's pajama drawer is no longer safe?
19.91%. Yeah, I was pretty sure I saw it at 18% for a bit there, but
Yeah.
maybe that's not bad.
No, not bad at all.
It's a pretty good night.
And she managed to regenerate herself back out of it, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they probably coded in there where the damage to her or the Terek Nor will stop just to prevent people from just completely destroying the game by.
Mm-hmm. Hey, did you know that that's one of the reasons they redid ISA and ISE?
because people were actually, and I've been on a few runs where we did that, where we just didn't even go after generators. We just beat down the gate.
Oh
and
yeah,
got done.
yeah. They had to.
Right. You just bypass everything else and you just destroy the main gate. And
Well, there were.
Mhm.
Yeah.
so that's one of the reasons they redid it. Because the Borg are supposed to be these powerful, threatening beings, and the community was going, no.
Well, we were talking about the other day, like, back when the game first came out, if I was on an escort doing the original, like, exploration missions that they had, I saw a Borg cube, I just warped out and just, I couldn't do it.
Oh, yeah. You're like, oh, Borg? Not happening.
No.
And that's kind of how
Because you really could not take on a cube by yourself. You just couldn't.
I mean, that's how it should be.
Yeah.
honestly, I really think that the Borg enemies should be
Actually, even back then, I think the spheres were even a lot tougher.
like, I think it should be a matter of they have a set difficulty based on the highest level or highest strength person there, which it could be hard to calculate because you got DPS leagues and all that crap.
Yeah. Well,
But-
that's the kind of the point that kind of killed the Borg, was everyone just crunched the numbers and figured, okay,
Right. Yeah. But
Like those kind of numbers.
so make Elite extra hard.
It's like,
Because honestly, 8 times out of 10, the people going after Elite Borg missions are your DPS leaguers. So make it extra hard. If
just,
that's
you
the
know,
kind of community that wants to go after that level of challenge, make it worth it. Don't make it so that they can DPS an ISE in
well, see, what I want to know
say 5
is
minutes or less.
is how fast they could do it on like Elite.
I've seen Elite done in 5 minutes or less.
So at that point,
I have not been, and I was in one of those where Saab and I were both in it. I have not been in an Elite infected yet that we've beaten.
well,
Yeah.
that's because of the optionals, right?
You got to get that. You got to get the first group with the tech that has tech cube, a tech cube, and 2 regular cubes within 2 minutes, and
Oh yeah.
it just fails right there every time I've done it so far.
Look, if Yawatsky gets his core group together, Yawatsky, Augie, Stargate Wars, etc., they got that rocked.
Yeah.
But that does not cover the point of I have not been in one where we passed it yet. That
Yeah, that's
Sure.
fair. I mean, I haven't been to a
Then
Battle
again-
of Corfez that's done it either.
Oh, neither
Yeah.
have I.
oh yeah,
And now
I've
I've
done
not seen that
Corfez.
done on stream, mind you.
I have seen YouTube videos of it getting done. And it's quite impressive, but
I
Yeah.
did it.
With who?
Yawaski,
And
Stargate,
and
Augie.
and Augie, and you rest my case.
well, I'm more than certain a well-balanced group can do it. It's just I've never done it.
Right, but I'm saying
The thing
Elite-
is,
it's filled so much that I don't even know what the hell we're supposed to do. It feels that bad. Like
Yeah,
like look in the stream chat, for example. That's an infected run. Then you see my damage is already up there at 192k, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm able to run Corfez. Have the right group, I'm gonna get through it.
right.
The actual damage that you need to run Corfez is lower than that.
But
Yeah.
you also need a good amount of control in Corfez.
you
Yeah,
need to work
it's not so
together
much-
as a
You need-
team in Corfez. There's
Yeah, people need to actually play their roles
right.
Yeah, play the
and
role.
know their jobs.
and
And
know
that's
how
what-
the STO works, or the STF, whatever you want to call it.
That's what Elite should be for.
Yeah.
People of
But-
that caliber.
My original question was going to be if people are knocking out elites that fast, does there need to be another level? Do we need an ultra elite?
Here's the thing. My take on that is once. All right, they need to go. How many times are these missions being run? As opposed to what difficulty they're being run.
I'm sorry. You
hold
say
on,
we need
hold
an
on.
ultra elite, but
Hold
No,
on.
no. I'm not saying if we
They
need
fail
it.
it
I'm
too.
saying, or do we need it? I'm just saying, if people are plugging out elites that fast and that hard, do we need one?
There are so few
But
people who do it though
I-
that
Well,
I'd
that's what
like
I'm
to
saying.
bring up that they still managed to fail at Corfez too.
I know. I'm sure there's groups out there that do it. Like I said,
Okay.
if there's groups out there that can knock it out
Well,
in say
it's-
5 minutes.
Does anybody mind if I finish my thought process?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay. As opposed to adding another difficulty, my thought on this is you run the current numbers across all people playing all missions, what difficulty, what success rate, etc. If more than 20% of the elites are crushing those missions, maybe add another difficulty for it. Sure. If it gets to 30%, definitely add another difficulty to it.
Yeah.
Etc., etc. Like, advance it in that manner. Like, as the game goes on, as they give us all this equipment to mini-max, make the game harder in areas. You know?
Well, in certain areas, it is hard, especially when elites have like optionals that.
Sure.
They're
Just
no longer
fail.
optionals.
Yeah.
But in the instances where, let's say, all right, we got elites, optionals no longer become optionals. Well, what if now 30 to 40% of the times people run those missions, they're getting everything. They're passing it, they're completing it. That's a hint that something has to be done to challenge those players to keep them engaged. And make it
It's
so that.
called new content.
But that doesn't always work because you have all this backlog of mini-maxing. You're
Yeah,
creating
but-
new content for everybody. The mini-maxers, the
No.
people who've been doing this forever,
No,
the ones who can
No,
do
I'm-
Cortez in their sleep,
I'm
are
talking
going to
about.
coast through it.
I'm sorry, Yawaski and Bunch still fail at Corfez plenty of times. I've seen it.
Sure.
I fail the Gallico Fires all the time, but yeah.
But,
But-
like,
but let's
it's
say-
dependent on
Okay.
how it goes, because there's some
But
randoms.
let's say a year and a half down the road, that's no longer the case. Let's say a year and a half down the road, 30% of the elite players that play Corfez win without too much of a challenge. They've gamed the system, they know what they're doing. They need something to keep them engaged. Otherwise, it's going to be burnout for them. And those are the people that keep drawing people into the game.
And I'm telling you, they should make elite-only content for those people. You know, release something that is only for elite level, just like
No.
Corfez.
Which would be the next difficulty level. But to get to the next difficulty level, you will have had to complete every
Yeah.
other elite
See,
prior.
World of Warcraft
You know,
tried
make
that
it
a
an
while
entry.
back with doing some dungeons were like heroic or whatever, mythic only, and it didn't really work because a lot of the players still wanted to try the new dungeons but couldn't get in there because they just couldn't get their stuff up there. So if you make
No,
certain
I'm
STOs
not
or whatever that are elite only,
I'm not saying make an SDO that's elite or super elite only. I'm saying to qualify for the super elite version of any current STO, you have to meet said prerequisites.
oh yeah, progress
You
type
know?
thing. Yeah, okay, I understand that.
Right.
No, I was just
but
going
that's
what
gonna slow
Houston was
down
saying.
the
What,
game.
Like,
It's gonna slow down and lag the game if they have to measure our DPS output.
no.
No.
They're
They don't mention
measured
DPS though.
yeah.
They just like
They only care whether or not you passed X STO at X difficulty, and let's say they pick 9. Let's say you have to do 9 STOs at elite difficulty and pass. Once you've done that, you unlock ultra elite
Well,
STOs.
I would do it more simple. Like you start off at normal. You can't do advanced until you complete normal. You can't go into elite until you complete advanced.
But that kind of hinders a whole bunch of people that are already in the game.
Whichever way you go with it, you still have to have a simple method of doing it. Otherwise, if it's too complicated, people won't bother.
No. Here's the thing. It's just very simple. You complete up to a certain number on Elite. Okay, you complete the objectives. You unlock the next difficulty. Done. It doesn't penalize the normal players. It doesn't put something into play that penalizes people getting from normal to advanced, from advanced to elite. It leaves all of that alone. It doesn't mess with 90% of the players. But the people that are running out of things to do in the game, that are on the verge of burnout because they've did everything, you give them something else to strive for. And then as people rise to that tier, you've got more people striving to do better.
I would rather not have a tier of the same content. I'd rather have new content.
Yeah. You could have a whole conversation or different conversation on just that part aspect. Yeah.
I think they could do both though, but I think they should start with a merit based on the new difficulty.
I will say,
with the teaser that new content is coming that will let you ramp up into that.
I would rather them focus on new content as opposed to try and do this first. You know what I mean?
True, but personally, I would also rather they fix what's wrong rather than focus on new content.
That is a completely different conversation, because some of the stuff that is wrong that they would need to fix, or how to fix it, they would have to make an entire completely new game, because there is some stuff that is so outdated, they just can't fix it.
Sure, but if they at least cut their new content output by...
Here I go again.
Okay. I'll stop you there, because they can't stop new content. They have to keep new content to keep the player base up.
Not entirely. I'm saying slow it down by, say, 10%.
Oh, it's already slow enough, though, if you really think about it. If they're pumping out a new expansion, say, every year, it's still pretty slow progress.
That's new expansion. But they've ramped up the amount of events they're doing.
Well, right now they ramped it up because of the whole pandemic situation, yes.
It was ramping up prior to that.
Oh, yeah. Give people something to do, yeah.
Right, but what I'm saying is...
That's a good philosophy there, Sal.
We are bleeding characters. We are bleeding players. Because they won't fix what they know is wrong. And new content.
There's a portion of that we're losing players because it's an older game.
9 times out of 10, when I ask somebody why they stop playing the game, it's because they won't fix what's already wrong with it. And I've asked...
Again, it's not a matter of they won't fix it. It's some cases they just simply can't, because the people who were there who put in made the problem are no longer with the company, because...
I get that some cases, but fix what you can. At least in the effort, you're fixing what you can.
I would place a bet that they have looked into it and are currently trying to fix things.
And I'd place a bet that it boils down to economics.
Well, economics is the foundation of everything.
Yeah. If the cost of problem X is less than what we bring in from new content, we're not gonna fix it.
Well, then that's the same reason why they're taking a lot of the stuff out, because it was broken to begin with.
It was broken because they wouldn't keep people. They wouldn't do what was necessary to keep people on. You know?
Which goes back to economics. Can you afford to keep some of those people on?
Well, it's not so much that. Like even when Perfect World bought out Cryptic, how many people how many people lost their jobs because of that?
Right, but that goes back to also economics. Is yeah, we could afford to keep people on, but the people at the top don't want to take the pay cut to do so. It boils down to non-existent trickle-down economics.
Yeah.
The guys at the top will always pick their own pocketbook over what is best for their overall profit, and they're short-sighted in doing this. I mean, let's look at this.
Put it this way: if you were in their same position, we'd be doing the exact same thing.
I would not. You know why? Because had I retained the original creators of this game, there'd be, I'm going to say conservatively, 30% less overarching persistent bugs.
No. Avery, the game does have quite a bit of content.
Oh, we got tons of content, Avery. Oh, God.
All I'm saying is I would rather them focus on newer content first as opposed to making things more difficult. Or like say a special super elite or like, well, I don't want to see what World of Warcraft has in their Mythic Plus because that is a horrible system in my opinion, but anyways.
Right, but you could learn from that system, is all I'm saying.
Yeah.
But yes, I would rather they fix things, shore up issues. Let's say, alright, we got 100% of the budget. Let's say right now, and this is only theoretical, 10% is focused on fixing bugs, and the rest is on new content, right?
Yeah,
it's just a guess, it's hypothetical. Okay?
I don't know. I would have to research that one to answer that one, but yeah, okay.
Oh, I'd have to research it. I'm just posing a hypothetical. I would rather it be 20% going to fixing bugs and 80% towards new content. I mean, just something that shows you're serious about creating bugs. Because there are some bugs that have been here for ages. Dude, hire 2 people, let them track down the bug. That's their job. You know?
Well, how do you know that they're not doing that already?
I don't.
Because right now, like I said, they're reworking the missions and stuff they've been doing it for the last couple of years now. They've been taking missions out and setting them aside because, one, for storyline mode.
Okay, for example, here's an example. They knew years ahead of time that the foundry was going to be untenable. They knew that. Okay? Mm-hmm. They could have hired 4 people, stopped, and just paused the foundry and said, hey, we're fixing the foundry. It will return. Don't worry.
They were doing that anyway. The problem became every time they added something new, they had to go redo the foundry again to fix it again.
Plus, have you played some of the missions people were creating on the foundry? Like seriously?
Yeah.
So, some of them were good. I'll give them that. But some of them were stupid.
So what they could have done is gone, hey, foundry's become untenable. We're gonna fix it. Just hold on. They could have waited 2 years, had a handful of people working on it.
And it's not just Star Trek Online. The whole foundry system across multiple platforms was the same issue. Because at the same time, Neverwinter's foundry went away also for the same reasons.
Yeah, but same studio. But what I'm saying is they could have found out what was wrong with it.
Well,
the code was so old that it had to have a major overhaul to keep working.
Sure. So what you do is you go, hey, the foundry you knew was shutting down, but it will return in the future.
In my opinion, they don't really need the foundry.
I originally got into this game because I knew sooner or later I would have been afforded the lifetime subscription that would have allowed me to tell the Star Trek stories I wanted to tell. And that's no longer the case.
Well, that might be true, but
Now, what they could have done is they could have shut it down. They could have taken what worked and what didn't.
Nothing worked.
Nothing worked.
not really. No, it was, yeah, it was shot to hell when it first came out. Plus, like I said, some of the ideas that people were creating were so terrible that they really needed to shut it down just for that purpose. No, I'm not saying they were all bad. There were some Foundry missions that were actually well written and well done. But there were so many that were just, you basically beam into a room and you're dead because there's like 3,000 other enemies around you and there's no way you could beat them all.
Sure. So here's what so when they relaunched the Foundry, they put limits on it so you can't really break it.
Which would also mean you would end up with a community of people who made these terrible missions from the Foundry angry because their missions got deleted.
Oh, no, the other thing is, though, too...
That's the killing of the first Foundry, and we will relaunch it later. You take a year to reevaluate everything and relaunch it. Give them time to cool the fuck down. And then what you do...
There are people still mad about Delta Rising.
And they can suck it up, Buttercup.
Oh, they can suck it up with the Foundry being gone, too.
Yeah, exactly. Same principle. Suck it up, Buttercup.
But we lost a lot of momentum as the SDO community when that left.
Did we really, though?
Yeah.
Target's shields have failed.
Oh.
There's a 2,200 viewer drop in Twitch when they killed the
Oh, that made me chuckle, Sov. Delta Rising was the best expansion ever. Oh.
And
God.
Oh.
Downside to having so many mice.
I will say this, like, I've been playing the game for about 10 years now, since the beta.
Right.
And I've used the Foundry once, just to see what it was about. Ever since then, I just could not bear to go in there again.
Now, was that as a player or a creator?
Well, I kind of went in there as the player to figure it out, but I wouldn't have minded, figure out how to try to create something. But it was just so bad to work with that I just didn't want to work with it. Now, could they fix it? Sure. But I don't think that the Foundry would bring people back. I don't think it would be enough to bring people back.
I didn't say that. I'm saying that the Foundry might be enough to keep.
That's a good quote there, Sov. I like that one.
Running out of people, there's some people who are running out of things to do in this game. I hate to say it, but it's true.
I would say that they're probably not looking hard enough. Oh, I'm gonna get an SNR here. Oops. Oh. You're still getting an SNR? Nope. Okay.
Yes, that's true. Thank you for quoting George Carlin.
Yeah, you can go ahead and quote George Carlin all you want. I always liked him as a comedian.
As a matter of fact, I quoted him earlier today on another stream. I had somebody moving.
How often did you release new content? At least once a year they do an expansion.
Yeah.
But I would say every quarter they do release something new.
Yeah.
Currently, right now, with the whole pandemic situation, they are running things differently with as far as the events go, stuff like that goes. But which is awesome. It gives everyone something to do during the whole situation. But
I think they could have gone farther back with the rerunning of events, mind you, but that's just me.
there's only so many events that can.
Dude, Go back to the Sphere launch. You know, into the Sphere launch. All right, where that event gave you a discharge of possibilities and things like that. That would save people.
That was feature episode. That wasn't the Sphere launch. The shards and all that.
Yeah, but that was back when they did feature episodes.
That content's still in the game, by the way.
But you can't get said prizes.
Yes, you can. They're in Mud's Market now.
Yeah.
At a super markup.
Well, yeah, of course they're gonna mark it up. But, yeah.
Right, I'm saying it could be an easy win for them to rerun some of those featured episodes.
Yeah. Yeah.
It'd be easy for them.
Yeah. It all depends on if they want to actually do it, though. That's the other thing. In some cases, they just may not want to rerun, or not so much run the event or run the featured episode, but they may not want to give that reward out again.
Yeah, but it's a matter of... Right now, they're in a prime position to really gain a lot of brownie points with the community. And it's with a community that's going to promote the game.
How often do they do the recruiting events, Sov? Because I think we're almost due for another one here, aren't we?
You would think so. I mean, the Year of the Klingons, kind of. They're...
Yeah. I would surmise we're probably going to see that after the end. More details into that after the pandemic.
And I get the feeling we might actually kind of hoping we see the temporal recruit event rerun that.
Yeah.
Because they rerun the Delta, right? Delta.
Yeah, they did. They did rerun the Delta, so.
I got that one.
Once a year? Okay. Yeah, it's kind of around expansion time, I think, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that expansion's going to be delayed.
Well, everything's gonna be delayed right now, dude. That's
sure. But even if it were ready,
you can't really use that argument during a pandemic because everything is gonna be delayed right now.
Gotcha. But let's say
even mail delivery service is kind of delayed right now.
Mine hasn't been.
Even UPS has been delayed.
Oh yeah.
Mine hasn't been.
Wait a while, dude, because yeah.
No. My sister sent a 4-pound package from Maryland to Ohio. She texted me Thursday.
There are some things that are moving, yeah.
Yeah, like, it's hit and miss. But all I'm saying is, yeah, the events might be delayed, but if content is delayed and it would show up mid a current event, they're going to delay it further.
Yeah, Canada Post reliability solve is what reliability? It's coming Canada Post? Yeah, it'll get here whenever the hell it gets here.
Oh yeah, Canadian Post. Yeah.
Although I'm not too thrilled about their current service right now, but whatever.
Yeah. Hey, I don't order things often enough.
I totally understand the logic of dropping the item off of the guy's doorstep and leaving it there for the person to pick up, but
sure,
at least ring the damn doorbell.
Yeah.
Or send me a text message saying, "Hey, by the way, your package is on your step."
Ring the bell.
Also, Amazon, get on that one.
Hell, if you've got a wooden, porch stepping up to your house, pound up the fucking deck. I don't care. Do something. Do something to set my dog off so that I know you've delivered something. Come on. At least try.
Right now, especially during the pandemic, the delivery service companies in general are short drivers for sure, because a lot of them are isolating for.
Yeah.
Because they have pre-existing medical conditions that puts them at high risk.
Yeah, that's true. although to be fair, if you're at high risk of stuff and you're delivering things on a daily basis, that's kind of counterproductive.
Everyone's got to work, dude.
anyway.
Everyone's got to work.
I get that, but in a way that's already counterproductive.
Well, fair, but like I said, everyone's got to earn a living. There's no way around that one.
Plus, the content goes up, and legally, as a drive, you can only drive so much. As Duff would be able to tell you, you're only allowed to drive so many hours a week.
Yep.
Depending
Although
on the
I will say,
country.
in the field I'm currently in, that doesn't apply anymore.
Yeah.
Well,
Yep.
I mean, it applies when the government says it applies.
Right.
And on top of that, for a lot of delivery drivers, especially food delivery drivers, oh, you're only allowed so many hours a week with our company.
Yeah.
And that goes again back to regulations.
All
Right,
the
but-
regulations on the transportation industry, that is, oh my
But
god.
there's, in the U.S. here, there's like 3-4 separate companies that do food deliveries regardless of where you order them from. I could order from Red Lobster.
There's more than 3. I'm going to tell you that right now.
I'm just saying as a hypothetical, okay? There's 34
I get what
that
you're
we
saying.
order from all the time. And if my girlfriend decided that she was going to drive for all of them at the hours she was comfortable with, it would vastly outstrip
Yeah.
what they want her to drive.
So that's just one aspect of the transportation delivery. I'm talking about like general freight.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, general freight's a different thing. That's
And general freight is how everything gets around at some level.
right on an interstate level. When it comes to
All of your packages go interstate. The
Right.
stuff to make your food is mostly interstate.
but that's the bigger vessels. When it comes
If
down to
if
the
you buy it
smaller
from a store,
transport-
it came on a truck.
but when it comes down to that smaller amount, something that will fit in a passenger side seat of somebody's vehicle, those limits go out the window.
Doesn't work that way.
No.
Yeah,
Nope.
No.
yeah, no. I've
No.
got a friend. I've got a buddy in Baltimore working 30 hours a week for one food delivery company and 30 hours a week for another.
You know why he's doing that? Because he hasn't been caught yet.
They apparently don't care enough. He's been doing
They
it the
haven't
last
looked.
2
That's
years.
the only difference.
He's been
If they
doing
ever
it
look,
for-
if they ever looked at him, I guarantee you they'll care.
Plus, it's also partially local there that you have him working.
Right, he's working with the same local area, 2 different
Which means
companies.
he's not doing
Oh.
which means he's not doing interstate driving.
I
Back to
didn't
the
say,
same point again.
right, when it comes to interstate, long
You're
distance,
comparing apples and oranges at this point.
Yeah. But to your point, Sav, yeah, that blockade definitely did ruin everything in Canada. I'm assuming you're talking about the CN blockade.
Hmm.
Because even as a local driver, that screwed me up. Yeah. Oh, I was mighty steamed on that one. That was. Oh.
But I mean, yeah, it might be a matter of he hasn't been caught yet.
You might need to check my message there, duh.
Yep. 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 Oh.
But it's the only reason that his family is still eating to this day at the moment. Like, because people are tipping like crazy.
I knew that
people that
word
would
twitch.
go to
Oh,
work.
it's, okay. It's the ass thing. Okay.
I mean, like, there's a lot going on.
Yep, I agree with that stuff. I would have arrested every single one of them, all of them. Wait.
You're
When
clearly-
you stop commerce to an entire country,
Oh,
yeah, that's not good.
arresting them?
Well, what they did was they blockaded the main CN, the big main rail line across the country. I don't even remember what they are, but originally were doing it for. But anyways, they blocked it so the trains couldn't run. So basically,
Oh.
freight could not move through our country at all. Period.
Oh, I'd have given them the option to back the fuck off, or else, in which case I'd
They
have
did.
opened the fucking fire.
They did.
Yeah, I would have started picking people off at that point. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
that's going to go over very well with a lot more people.
I'm sorry. You cripple.
You're proposing capital punishment
Oh
for
yeah,
protest.
no. Yeah, you gotta understand. There's no capital punishment in Canada.
Okay, but you're talking about crippling a nation.
Yeah.
Where doing so.
And yeah, you're right,
causes-
Sav. They are very lucky they didn't get
Yes.
shot in some spots.
You know, I mean, like, in this pandemic, doing what they did could be causing low-grade but widespread death.
Well, they did it before the pandemic, but yeah.
Okay, but
Actually,
I'm
I
saying
think one of the reasons why they actually stopped was because the pandemic was getting closer.
Okay, so they did stop.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh no, the government put a stop to it too. But yeah.
Okay. All I'm saying is, if this were
But
happening
They
in
basically
your country
they
the
stopped it,
pandemic?
slapped him on the wrist, and let him go home.
No.
Right? Where I'm agreeing with Sav, I would have arrested the entire works of him and charged him with terrorism, and that's life imprisonment. Which, of course,
Throw their asses in jail.
of course, life in prison in Canada is only 25 years. But hey,
Hey, it doesn't matter. As long as you put them life imprisonment and don't release them because of the pandemic, we're good.
So it's only he just said so they can only hold them 25 years.
well, that was kind of more of a joke, but
True.
But still,
it always seems when they get life in prison for whatever crime, it's like 25 years. Oh, we're gonna release this guy because for good parole. Okay.
a lot of prisons across the world are going, hey, what do you think about it? A pandemic can spread through prisons like wildfire. Let's let go of everybody we can get away with.
I would up that one there, Sav. Personally, but I don't know if I could say that on stream.
Half that, Sav. Half.
Nope.
That's what I would say. Half. I'm not naming a number.
I'm not naming a number either.
I'm just saying.
In my opinion, if you're charged with terrorism,
Mhm.
that is complete. There's no years. You're in prison. You're done. You're either in prison for the rest of your natural life, or
Yeah.
you're done. It's the one aspect in Canada's justice system I really wish there was capital punishment because, ugh. But that's a different discussion.
Very
Yeah.
different disgrace.
Check reference you only. Yeah. All right.
So what are we up to?
Right now we're discussing whatever. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream because we've been going at about 4 hours.
Oh. Well, I'm glad I could get the back half of it.
You only missed about half an hour, basically. Actually, like a couple hours. You
Oh,
know,
really?
I don't know.
Well, a couple hours is half.
I wasn't really looking at the clock until now, so
And now you know.
exactly. I'm gonna go ahead
And
and
knowing this time is not half the battle.
yeah.
Oh, there we go. Somebody got the reference.
I'm gonna go ahead and find someone to raid because there's only like
on.
5 people streaming STO. Okay.
Oh. God, Tiffin Mike isn't streaming STO? Fail.
I picked one.
All right.
All right, everybody. Thank you for joining me tonight. I have had a fun one talking about everything under the sun, and so
Glad I could help.
yeah, everyone helped today, and Mom giving me the shout out today was definitely a help too.
That's always a good thing.
So,
Good night.
repente.
Good night.
Let's send them all
Good
to,
night.
yeah, let's send them all to Siberia. That'd be awesome. Or even just Northwest Territories, because you know what? No one cares about that. Have a good night,
Exactly.
guys. Enjoy
Good night,
Subspace
everybody.
Radio because he is one of the other ones that are streaming STO, and I don't know what the other one. So here we go.
Good night, everybody. Yep. All right, so
In my
yes.
stream because